I'm Mark Seifter.
And I'm Linda Zeiss Palmer.
And this is Arcane Mark. Hello everyone and welcome to Arcane Mark Plays Artisan of Glimmith. Today we are going to be solving some puzzles in the land of Glimmith where all of the puzzles are stained glass windows. Let's see if I will break it by taking it out of full screen mode. I sure did. All right, hold on 1 second while I whoop. Now
there we go.
It is back. I just didn't want it in full screen mode so that I can see the chat. Although we still won't be able to see it that easily, so
I can put it up on my phone.
Linda might bring it on her phone while she's doing the puzzle. So this game was recommended to us by Jason Keeley from Paizo, and it is basically a puzzle game where you are in the world of Glimmith that has lots of stained glass windows that you need to create. Each one has a combination of dozens of possible weird rules that when they are used together, they will create a unique puzzle.
I see math guy said Sasha.
Yes,
Sasha's
here. She's just a little bit low on the camera. You can sort of see.
You can see a little bit of her head fluff here.
Right there. Her fluff is right there. Hey, Sasha, you want to look at the people? Yes.
Lift my leg a little so people can see it.
She's looking.
Yes.
There you go.
Now we can return to
now
undisturbed
she can return
lounging.
to her undisturbed lounging. Okay, so we're here in the world of Glimmith. Linda, do you have a good puzzle to do, or should I move it around because Sasha's lounging on you?
Move up.
Okay.
Into the castle.
Into the castle?
Yeah, so I think we should start with one of the ones that's lower difficulty to show it off, and we have some of those.
Is there some blue ones over there?
Yeah, there should be some easy ones up on the left side over there.
2. Okay, so the only rule in this one is difference. So the number indicates the difference between the area size of each region. So there's a difference of 7, and there's 8 spaces. So that means one of these has to be an 8, and the other one has to be 1.
Yes.
And if this was an 8, then it would need a 3 and a 4 in here. Whereas if this was an 8, then it would need a 5 and a 4, which it cannot be. So therefore, this has to be the 8.
So you can change the colors over on the side. And you can also do things like writing notes and things like that. But the basic mechanic of the game is that you are trying to find the unique solution that colors the stained glass window.
So we could basically go to either or both of these 3 and 4 with this 4, but we don't want to go to the 4 because that would make it be an 8.
Yeah.
And it would have to fill the entire thing. So let's go to here. And then do a 1. And then we can make the rest of this all up.
Wait, it's 4 different. So it has to be 4.
Wait.
It's...
Hold on. This is 3 different, which means this is a 1.
These 2 didn't get fused. Those regions there?
Oh.
The orange ones?
I don't know how to fuse
them. Click and drag into it. Yeah.
Okay. Linda usually does this. So this has to be a 1. This has to be a 1. Actually, it could theoretically be a 7, but I think that's going to be an issue. This has to be a 1. And then this has to be a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then you can just do a
little
one.
This could be whatever we want.
Yeah.
So blue.
You don't have to change the color manually. You can also just click and it'll do it. Also, if you click here on this rainbow, it'll put a set of colors. And then whenever you click, it'll just cycle among the shades that it has available for that color.
Alright, so should we give another 2? Alright, this one has a range of areas which have to all be between 2 and 3. Neighboring regions cannot have the same shape. And there's one difference here of 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
2s are always the same shape as each other.
Which means those 2 are going to have to be 2 different 3s. And a 3 that's 3 in a straight line can't fit in this corner.
So this has to be like an L.
Yeah.
But there's a few different ways to do an L. And I don't think there are any guaranteed.
Well, you can't do an L this way because then
Then we'd have a 1 down there.
Yeah.
You're right. We could do it this way, though. Oh, wait, no, because that would block it from being a different shape.
Yes.
So it has to be down this way, I think.
Or this one?
Oh, yes. Or that one, yes.
Oh, no, wait, it can't be that one because then... Oh, wait, if it's this one... Well,
wait. The problem is, okay, this one
This
has
one
to
has
be
to be
this.
that 3, yes.
So, if it's that one, then there's another one. So it does actually
Does it
have to be
that,
this
yeah.
one.
Also, down in this corner, we have to have a 2.
Correct. And therefore, the only thing that's left is this 3 to be there.
to be a different shape.
And that means this also has to be a 2.
Because it's got to touch both of those, and then
Then
you
this
just have
is
a
that
line on
3,
there.
and then we got it.
Yeah.
Woot! Awesome. And so we've got another 2 over here. This is boxy. All regions have to be rectangular, and another difference. So this is like the difference castle of differences. Okay, so we've got 6 spaces in here, which means that this 4 has to be either a 2 and 6 or a 1 and 5.
And the 5 over there is going to be really restricted too. We're going to have a 6 and a 1.
We have to have a 6 and a 1.
So which of those sets of clues on the top and the bottom?
So if the whole thing here was a 6, then that would give you a 2 and a 3, which is possible. If this thing down here was a 6, then that would give you a 4 and a 5, which is impossible. Yes. So that means this has to be the 6.
And then that's a 1 that's across from it.
That's a 1 that's across from it. And that means that this has to be a 2. But we don't know if it's the 2 is going down or to the right.
You can also put lines
this has to be a 2
around a shape once you know it by hitting shift click.
Okay.
We
don't actually know.
But we do know the 1 down there.
True. Alright, and then this has to be a 3, which means it has to be this.
Yes.
And this just is some rando. Okay. So this has to be a 2, but we don't know where it goes. This has to be a 2. But if it goes... This not only has to be a 2, but that means this has to be a 4.
It also can't go... Yeah.
It not only has to be... But wait. If this is a 4, then it can't be too different than the 6. So something seems off. We may have made a mistake. So, let me see. This could be a 4.
That could be a 4 also,
1.
yes.
Up by 1. So, yes, I think this has to be a 4, and this is a 2.
If that's a 4, then we can have a 2 and... Yeah, 4, and then there's a 2 and a 3 in there.
Yes, and that means this 4 comes to here.
Yeah.
And then there's a 2 and a 3.
And it has to be a box, so it's going to be...
Yes, right, because of the boxy roll. I forgot about the boxy roll. I was like, how can I determine this?
The rules are always changing in this game when you go to different sections. So I'm in a later part of the castle where it mixes and matches a lot of
This is non-boxy different, so now they cannot be boxes, which means there can't be one that's only 1.
Yes, that's
correct. It also means that, like, this one, for example...
Has to go out
that way, and it has to turn at some point.
Yeah, so,
And that also means this one has to be at least 3
Also,
as well.
you can, if you want to make lines that are between the regions, you can click and drag along the intersection.
But we don't know any of those quite yet.
Yeah, we do.
Where?
It can't go up here, because if it goes up, then this shape has to be both 2 and 3 different from the square that's in between.
You're right. So, it cannot be up here. That also means this has to be this, which means this has to be this, which means this has to be this.
Yes, and you can draw the line between those 2.
Oh, whoops, accidentally
you can hit Z to undo.
Alright, so yeah, this has to be disconnected from that. And also, let's see, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So this has to be at least 3.
Yes.
But it could be 3 as
It could be the 3 that...
Oh, wait, no, but it has to be different because it has to be... This has to be 0
This has to be at least 4,
So this has to be at least 3 and coming out, which means this...
Has to come out at least 1 more to not be next to that one.
2 more to not be next to that one.
And we'll have a border in between that as well.
Right. Okay, so... This is a difficulty 3 puzzle, so it's a little harder than the last one that we did. So also, let's see. This can't be this because then it would be both 2 and 4 away from that one, which also means this is this, and this is this, and this. Like that. So there's at least 6.
Wait, why did it have to go over?
Because it's non-boxy.
Oh, right, non-boxy, of course.
It also means that this has to go over at least this.
Yeah. Now,
and it can't go down.
Yeah, take a look at that 4 also. That
4... This dark green can't go down because that would be in here?
That 4 has to be 4 different from something that's at least 2, so it has to have at least 6 squares.
Not if the light green one has more than 4.
Oh, right, that's true. It could have... The light green one could be more than 4. The light green one could be, like... Yeah.
Because the light green one
could be greater than
instead of being 2... Well, it can't be 2.
Yeah, it can't be... Right, it can't be 2
It could be greater than this thing by some amount. Like,
That's true,
let's
that's
say
true.
this was exactly 4, which
Then it could
actually
be
it can't
6.
be because this. Oh no, I guess it could.
No,
This is 5.
this one has to be larger because it's the same as this one.
Right. So if this was 6,
Mm-hmm.
this was 5, and this was 7. I don't know if that will fit though. How do we determine? There's 14.
There's 14 unshaded.
Unshaded spaces, which means there was a total of 6 by 5, 30 spaces on the map. Okay. So, but yes, this has to have at least 2 more in it. Whereas this one could be done at this point. We don't know. We don't know anything. Though we do know, of course, that this one is at least
those 2. Yeah.
Those 2, which also means that this one is at least that.
Which also now this one's gonna have to come out in the.
This
loop
one
as
now
well.
has to come out in the loop. Now they're equal, so they
That could be it.
pink and dark yellow on the bottom could be done. Also, this has to come out here, and this is now 1, 2, 3, 4. This is now 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one is gonna need at least 1 more. But if this becomes 5, then this 4-1 actually would have to be 7 if this dark green one stops at 5.
That guy says this game seems fun to play. It's a bit hard to watch and enjoy. My brain wants to grab it, mouse, and play. You can find it on Steam.
Yes, you can. So if it just seems so playable, or you want to shout at the screen, be like, "Come on, guys!
Why
Don't
did
you
you
see
miss
this
that one?"
obvious thing?"
Well,
So,
if you notice us missing anything,
honestly,
let us
I
know.
think this light green one that we were talking about possibly being big, I think it will be big because this is already 3.
Oh yeah, so it has to be bigger than
So
that.
one of the 2 of them, I think, has to be really big. And this
Yes.
is already 4, so this would have to be 8 if it
Yeah.
was the big one. So I think the light green one is going to wind up being the one that's big. It could be 7. Then this could be 3. If that was 7, this could be 5. And then we would just have things left over. Let me just speculatively do that. So 7, 5. Oh, but then what's left over is these...
That's a boxy.
is a box. But what if everything got 1 more? Wait, no, everything can't get 1 more because if they did, that will block off this.
Yes.
Okay. So let me undo some things.
Press Z to undo.
Okay. So it can't be 7, 3, 5. Because we need 3 more than that. And it therefore it can't also be 7, 9, 5.
Because we don't have enough for that
We
either.
would have needed 4 more for that. But it could potentially be... And it can't be 8, 4... Wait, yeah, no, it could be 8, 4... Let's see if we can do 8, 4. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, Mavka says, let's say things you don't have more. This is the sort of thing I want to solve myself. Well, this is, this puzzle right now, I'm about 600 puzzles deep into the game. So you won't see this one again for a while.
Oh, that's how we redo. Okay. So, we need to do 9 more.
So wasn't this, wasn't this tied to Thinky Games in some way?
No.
No, it wasn't? Or did they just highlight it somewhat?
I don't think so. I think just Jason Cayley said that it was good.
Well, I know he recommended it, but I'm just curious about the
All right,
folks who
so
made it.
we need to do 6, 7 more spaces. And right now, we need to add 2 to one of the 2 greens. And we need to add at least 3 to the light green.
Yes.
But if we added 1 more to each of everything to make it work out, that won't keep parity. Because we need to add... Yeah, we need to add 2... So, like, yeah, if we... wait a minute. This is 6, and this is 4.
Yeah.
So this has to be 5.
That has to have 5, yeah.
Unless these 2 all went out by 1 more. Let's try putting these... No, that blocks
No, that's going to be
it.
too
So
big
this
to
has
block
to
it,
be
so that has
5.
to be 5. Yes,
We
that's
can
right.
lock these in.
So those are locked now. So
and
then...
now that means this has to be exactly 5.
Yes.
Which means that... What do we do here? So, but when we did this before, it didn't work. Because this was 7. And then that was 3. No, wait a minute. I could have just picked a different 7. That is non-boxy, I think. Like this.
Yeah, that's not boxy.
Oh, wait, no. Because... No, it's going to be... Anything will be boxy, won't it? That leaves exactly 3?
No, wait.
How... Is there a way to leave exactly 3 that are not the box?
What do we need to... Because we have 7. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4...
Is there a way to leave 3 that are not a box?
5, 6, 7?
Yeah, that's it.
Up
That's
that
it.
way?
That's it. We got it.
Mm-hmm.
That shouldn't have been.
It's by Lunark Studios.
There you go.
Let's see, what else did Lunark Studios do?
Let's try this
Jelly
one.
is sticky and Prismata.
Range 3 to 5 with difference. Okay, so the only things that these can be is 3 and 5.
Yes. Okay, and we have...
So if this was 5 and this was 3, then that would have failed.
But Mark said 67, I think. Is that meme still a thing? Whether it is or it is not, we have too many years on us to be saying that in any way other than the way that makes people cringe.
So hold on. If this is 5,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is 3,
Then we're in trouble because then
we're in trouble because there aren't enough spaces left.
yeah, so
But if this is 3,
so there's an important rule that we haven't mentioned here that we're using, especially now that you have more of the
5.
lines and stuff.
then
That
that doesn't work either.
the same shape can't be on both sides of a given line.
The line always has to separate them.
Yeah, so remember we don't have any boxy, non-boxy, anything going on.
True.
Anymore.
But wait a minute. If we do this, then it doesn't touch this at all. But this still doesn't work.
Yeah. Let's think about what's allowed to happen
Because
around
there's 12 spaces,
here. Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yes.
and they all have to be 3, 4, 5, and all the ones on the sides of this have to be. So wait a minute. What if this is a 5 and these are both 3s? No, then that doesn't
You can
work
pull
either.
it down into here.
No, it doesn't matter. The problem is that
Mm.
there's one left and the range is 3 to 5. So, what if this is
I think we need a
3,
shared 3.
Wait, and then they're both 5s. No, because then it's 5, 4.
What if it's the other shared 3?
No, but there's just not enough.
And then do 5
No, it's not
here,
that it can't
and then
reach.
do 4.
Oh, I see. This 5 shared the 2s.
Yes.
And then the 4 was there. That
Yes,
was
because
good.
it said 3 to 5. It didn't say everyone had to be a 3
Right,
or
it wasn't
5.
a solitary.
It wasn't yeah. Solitaire is a type where there's always one clue in each.
So this is a range 2 to 4 mismatch, which means all regions on the entire puzzle must be different shapes
Mm-hmm.
and difference. Okay.
So there's only one way to do 2, which means we're only gonna have one option for 2. For 3,
Correct. Which means that
Mhm.
this cannot be the 2, and there can't be a 1, which means this has to all be filled together
yes.
because of all of that logic. Which
Mhm.
also means this has to be a 4 that is not that 4.
Yes,
and it doesn't mess
create
everything up.
and it doesn't create a 1.
And similarly, this has to be a 4 that does not create a 1, which I think has to be this, because otherwise it would go into here and be
Yeah.
wrong. And this has to be this.
Yeah, and then over here, which four are we gonna have? We can't do
It literally, I
elegant.
think this has to be, and this is going to have to be a 3. So
Yeah.
this has to be a 3, which means
Yeah.
this 4 is going to be just something that comes out there.
Mm-hmm. So it could either be like the little stair step, or it could be the
Yeah,
T.
it could be either of those.
Mhm.
Or the straight, or the straight line.
Oh, it could
4.
be the straight line here. Yeah.
All of those are possible if we use our imagination. So,
So-
we can no longer do any 3s.
We can't do 3s, but we do still have a 2 available.
Correct.
Now, what's allowed in this spot now that we've used the L?
Well,
And we
I don't
can't have
see
a 0.
any 4s that won't create a 1.
So
I
maybe we
think
have to
we
do
need
the
to do maybe the. Oh no, wait, why? Because it has to be 2 to 4.
a 2 to
Ooh,
4 only. Yep.
Right.
Do we is this where we have to do the? Is this where we have to put the 2 in?
We might need to put the 2 because I think the 4s would create a 1. And then this is straight, and then this
That's
is
the T,
this
yep.
T. And we got it. You were right, Linda. It was totally the 2. Linda is better at this game than me, but Sasha is blocking her, so you're gonna get my inexpert opinions. All right.
All right. Well,
Whoa!
those little spaces in there have to be 1s.
And now we know there's a 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mhm. Now, if you like, you can. There's
6.
there's a option over here with that little quill that'll let you write on squares when you know what they are.
No, that's fair. But hold on. So this has to be here,
Mm-hmm.
and it can't go up there,
Yes.
which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think like at minimum this has to go here, which
Mhm.
means it has to have the I guess technically it could
No,
at
'cause
minimum it
yeah.
has to have all of these,
Mm-hmm.
and arguably it's likely to just be this bottom
Yeah,
section.
But we technically don't know.
Oh no,
that
I
yet.
think we do because this has to be 5 and it'll go out there. So now we know that this is this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And not only that, but this has to be these 5.
Yeah, and then we have the 2
this
right
has to
there.
be these 2.
And then we're gonna have a...
This has to be some amount of 3.
Yeah.
But, and so...
And that's gotta be 4.
Wait a minute. How is this going to take 3 without blocking things off?
It doesn't have to... It's
oh,
okay
right,
if there's
it can
a 1
block
out there.
things off. It can, because there's enough space for that.
Yes. It's okay if there's a 1 out there.
We got it.
They don't all have to have symbols in them.
Hey, we got
that
an
got the
achievement.
difference window.
We restored the difference window. Here it is. We need 24
So when
to
you
make
get
it
enough
silver.
puzzles, you restore a window, and then you can make it silver, and then
that
gold
should
by
add
solving
more puzzles.
Yes.
Range 3 to 4 difference. Okay, so everything has to be either 3 or 4 in here.
And they have to be... So let's look down in these things. So these 2 have to be different from each other.
Which ones?
And also, these 2 have to be different size from each other. And also, because these 2 are different from each other, and these 2 are different from these 2 are the same.
These 2 are the same. They probably mean they have to be the same one, because otherwise... I mean, not necessarily, but otherwise
They're
it's
the
gonna
same
be
number.
Yes, but if
Yeah.
they're not literally the same piece, it's going to be rough.
Yeah.
It technically is possible, I guess.
Well, let's try to see if they are. So if they're like if they were let's say that they were size 3, right? They'd have
if
to
they
be
were
the
different
elves
pieces,
coming out
they'd have
like
to be that. And then these would have to be this and
something there.
something there.
And now wait, these are both 4s, which isn't allowed because these are different.
Correct. So they do have to be the same piece as I suspected.
Yeah. So those 2 are the same piece. I bet we're gonna have a similar thing going on up here, but that may not. But it's not quite as constrained, so that may not be true.
Yeah, it's not. It isn't quite as constrained there. So this is 2 of the 3 or 4 that's gonna have to be. And these need to be the same
size yes.
as each other, I think. Wait, not necessarily. I
well,
guess if they're
not,
like all separate things from each other.
There have to be a lot of separate things for that to be the case.
Correct. Also, whatever's back here, and this needs to be off. What can fit up here without blocking this? I think whatever's up here probably might need to contain this. Because let's say it goes out this way, it could also go out that way. No, I guess there could be another one that fits up over the top.
Because you could have a 3 up there.
Okay. So let's suppose that this is a 4. If this can be a 4, then that means this has to be a 3.
Wait.
But then this
you have
would
an
have
issue,
to be
because this has to be not 3 and not 4.
Correct. Which means that, in fact, this being off from this, is a problem, right? Because 4, if that's a 4, this is a 3. This is a 4, which it needs. Wait, I think they need to be separate, even though we found a contradiction.
We found a contradiction when we were assuming they were size 3, but we didn't try.
But what if they're size 4?
What if they're size 4?
Then this can't even work. What if one is 3 and the other is 4?
Oh, yeah,
and then this is 4, and then the other one is 3. This is 4
and the other one is 3, yeah.
Now we're cooking with fire.
No we're not.
No, we're not?
This spot has to be both 3 and 4.
No! Foiled again.
Alright.
By hubris. Alright, then what, though? Yeah, this... Now... Yeah, that messes that up. But I think that these constraints are what are going to get us here. Because this needs to be different from this, which needs to be different from this, which needs to be different from this. So if this is A, this needs to be B, A, B. So these 2 need to be different sizes.
Right, yeah, because we can go ahead and put the split in there.
They definitely need to be apart, and they need to be different sizes. And we've also determined that this can't be a 4. Because it literally
it'll
would
lock
block
that
it.
off. Okay, so it's a 3.
Okay, but maybe this needs to go here. Because we didn't do that last time.
That's true.
So if this is
with a 3, then this has to be a 4 that's coming out this way.
Yes.
There's only those spaces that
Correct.
it can be. Also, this is now a 3, and it has to go up, which means it'll have to take that because nothing else will
get it. That's correct. All right. So
also, these 2 are part of a 3 here. And they can't go up.
They can't go up because that was what was
the
causing
same
our
as that one,
problem
yes.
last time.
Okay.
So this needs to be part of a 4, and now we're done.
That's it.
We did it. All right.
You can click and drag to move, and yeah, you can zoom as well.
We can zoom in on the land of Glimmith. Oh,
That's
wait,
what
that's one we already did.
You're trying to get to the light back there, right?
Yes. Is that actually
I think
a light,
it's behind
though?
I think it's a lower elevation. Move around. There it is.
Whoa, that was confusing.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it can be confusing. Okay.
So we've got area, number, and difference. So these are 22.
There's a giant 22 region.
Okay.
39 is the total size of the
So it's 22.
of this large
20,
area, and then there's the
24,
40th that's
26.
right, and there's the 40th that's in the space.
28.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's a 3 somewhere out there,
Mhm.
starting from here.
Yes.
Then there's a 2. But wait, this 3 has to go to a 1 because it would either be 1 or 5, and this 2 is blocking it from being 5.
Yes.
Which means this is also a part of a 3.
Mm-hmm.
This one could theoretically be a 5.
But
No,
we
there's
never
not
had
enough space
not
for a
enough space
5,
for it
so
to
it
come
also
out, so
has to be a 1.
That's also a 1, yes.
And then that means this is a 3. I'll block in the 1.
Mm-hmm.
That means
This
is a
2
3.
isn't allowed to go down because it would be next to the 1.
Correct. So
it
this has
go
to be
over.
here. And then this has to be 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think pretty much whatever it does, it proves that the 22,
The 22 has
to
to
go
be able
up
to come
and
out,
around,
yeah.
which means a lot, actually.
Mm-hmm. And that means that the three that's in the middle, the purple 3 needs to go over into the last empty space for it. Then there are 3.
This has to be at least these 2, but the 22 or the 3 could take this space.
Yes.
And the 2 here could take either of these spaces. But this 3 now
Needs to
is
come here,
determined,
which only
does
has the space
this,
for that
which
2,
does this,
and
which
then there's
does
3
this,
there, and then,
we
yes.
win. How about that? Area number difference. After this, maybe let's move from the difference castle and see if there's some areas with other rules
Mhm.
too.
Sounds good.
So we've got a
There
lot
are
of
areas with
differences.
other rules.
All right, so we've got a 2 next to a 1, a 4 next to a 2. The 4 that's next to the 2 has to be
that
the 2
2.
because the 5
Yeah.
is blocking anything else.
And the 5 is also not 1 different from 2, so it
has
can't
to
go into
up
the
and
space
around,
there.
which
Yeah.
means it has to be
Go
this.
down and do that, exactly, yes.
And that means this has to be a 3, and the 4s are in the way, so the 4 has to be this, and the 3 has to
go
be
down
this.
like that. Now
And
that's
this
a
is a
1,
1,
so
which
there's
means
going to be
this is a
2, which
2.
can only fit there.
And this
5 has to be able to come out.
The 4 has to be able to escape from the 5.
Yes, and vice versa. So it's going to have to do like this.
And this has to be 3.
Yes, so then the 5 comes out as a little diagonal there.
And this 4 needs to be...
That's just going to be the box.
What?
No, wait, sorry, it's not the box, it's the L.
It's the...
Because it has to be 2 different from the...
Yep.
Yep.
All right, let's head out of Difference Castle.
Try heading over to the right-hand side.
Oh, wow, there's a ton of things here. What is this?
This is
Loopy
Loopy-
Bricky Polyomino.
All right.
So, there cannot be a point where exactly 3 borders meet. And there cannot be a point where exactly 4 borders meet.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also, these are polyominoes.
And they have to have exactly that shape.
Okay. Cool. What the heck?
Okay.
So this has to go up and down because if
I've
it
done
didn't...
some Loopy before. Let me tell you. Let me talk a little bit about Loopy.
While you do that, I'm gonna put this in because it has to go up and down,
Mm-hmm.
right? Doesn't it?
Yes.
I think so. All right, tell me about Loopy.
Okay. So one thing about Loopy is thinking about the fact that you're along the edge. Anytime if there was a vertical line coming up from here, you would create a T, a meeting of 3 borders, which is Loopy. So we're gonna be drawing a lot along the edges.
Anytime there's a vertical line coming from the edge.
So here, let's presume that we have a border here.
Okay.
Look. That's immediately a T.
You already can't do that.
Yes.
Okay.
So we can go.
It's yeah, that was whoa.
Is lagging a
the
little bit.
stream's not lagging too.
Hopefully not. The stream is lagging a little bit, yeah. It looks like we are currently on the point where you've drawn the initial. I'm doing the thing of you can't do the corner yet.
Okay. So now that
Math guy says teacher mode engaged. Indeed.
So now that we've done that, we now know that this has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes down in one of these two spaces, I think. Also, wait a minute. Because of this rule of the intersections, what does that tell us? Like, if we did this, that would break it, right?
Yeah, that's broken immediately.
If we did this, would that break it?
No, so we're still safe for now.
And when we closed it, would it break it? No. Okay. But does that mean it has to have this? Because does this break it? Yes.
Yes.
So it has to come in from here to fill in the gaps.
And we can also go ahead and draw everything that's not allowed to be the little bumpy thing that's coming off of it.
Everything that's not allowed to be the little bumpy thing that's coming off of it. Can you explain a little bit what you mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like...
So... Donsbury says, "Oh no, I just joined just in time to see Bricky and Loopy." Yeah, Bricky and Loopy are hard,
Whoa.
Donsbury.
I guess Donsbury has done this puzzle before.
Well, or at least ones that have Bricky and Loopy. So, like,
I mean, has done like this game before.
Yeah. So here's some examples of things that are going on with this. That's a T. That's
Right.
not allowed.
So that means that has to be the yellow coming in.
That's also a T. That's not allowed.
Wait, does that mean there has to be a halo around everything of yellow? Other than where the actual polyominoes are?
Would be a T if it continued out that way. Also, it's forbidden in that direction. This would be a T if
So, hold on. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Suppose that this was the polyomino. Wait, that creates a 4.
Yes.
So that means this has to be it.
Yes, and we have a loop around that. The thing about Loopy, and I think the reason why it has that name as a rule, is that it is going to continue to circle around things. Now that, I don't know if that's immediately true, because this wasn't a very straight
Can this
shape.
W be anything other than this? Wait, that puts it against the T, which is not Loopy, right?
Well, Loopy doesn't forbid everything that's adjacent.
Would that be an issue, though?
Yes. Let's go back.
Hold on, I was just trying to delete
Yeah,
them.
but you did some things there that I'm not confident were required.
Which one was you not confident about?
I'm not confident. I mean, I'm not a super expert in Loopy yet, but I'm not confident that the things around this one were required yet.
Okay.
Because the thing is that here, the idea is that whenever you have a straight line, you can't turn the straight line into a T, so you kind of have to keep charging.
But like
this
that would be allowed?
Well, no.
Okay.
So let's take a look here, right? I mean, it may be possible. I'm not a master of Loopy yet, but let's see. If this guy here, so we know, first of all, let's go ahead and encircle this shape, because we know that that's the shape. If this guy is not part of this region, then there's a line here and it fails.
That's what I was saying, so I thought I had to loop
But I don't know if we have to fully loop into it. Yeah, we may have to.
Let's see. If this is not part of the region, then...
But that's not the next one in line.
Oh, yeah, then it doesn't fail yet.
Yeah.
So let's suppose it was this. Oh, wait, it fails. It fails there. Wait, where did it fail? Oh, it failed there.
Yeah,
what about this? That failed there, I see. But if it was this,
that's still allowed, yeah. But we can still we can come in off of that
I see,
end.
because it comes in only off of the corner.
Yes.
Okay.
You're always looking at the straight lines here. So this
So
one
wait, that means that this would be allowed for... No.
No, because that creates the other T. But up here we can put one more.
That means this would be allowed. Ha!
Yes. We may want to change...
Does that mean this wouldn't be allowed or no? Let's see. Yeah, no. What? Wait, so this wasn't allowed to begin with? Oh, yeah, it created a T when I actually surrounded it.
I do recommend using shift on loopy puzzles. We can come in one from the top here, though.
Okay.
To avoid that T.
Okay. And that would make a T.
Mm-hmm. It makes a T if those two are together, yeah. I mean, as they're saying, maybe it's fully rigged, but...
And this would...
That's gonna make a brick, not a loop.
Okay. So...
Downberry did the bare minimum Bricky and Loopy needed to make progress.
This was definitely way harder than anything I've ever seen in this game.
Well, we probably should have gone farther south, but I thought a 2 would be safe, even if it was Bricky
It was a 2.
Yeah, this is what passes for a 2 in Bricky Loopy Land.
Wow.
So,
okay. Understood. So I'm just gonna pretend that I just need to put a halo around everything.
Okay.
and see what that gets me, if anything. So,
Brick.
Failure mode. I really bricked it up now. Alright. 12. Okay. No! It's a loop. I thought it was next to a curve, like you were saying.
What's funny, Dosberry, is that Bark has never seen brick or a loop before.
And I have to do this together. That's correct.
Okay, let's take a look.
Linda knows what she's actually doing, but Sasha is lying on her, so she can't do it.
Let's see. So this is gonna have to go.
I didn't do any of the tutorial levels for loop or brick, and I had to do them together.
So let's see. This could go up here, or it could go over here.
Sure, but I think the main thing is the stair step and the T are not good friends with each other.
Mm-hmm.
You probably need to find a way to get the stair step away from the T.
So I want to think a little bit about what's happening down here. Yeah, the stair step and the T here.
Yeah, the stair step, that thing, that lightning bolt, the T, and the stair step are not good friends. Isn't that going to create a loopy, or is that not? Use shift.
Right, because I need to make sure that we don't have any like solid straight lines coming through.
Yeah, I think that the main issue is these three getting past each other. This is only going to be a minor concern.
Yeah.
Oh, also, let's see.
These two can't be together as part of this guy.
Correct.
Is this square allowed to be part of the W?
I don't think so, because when I did it before, it caused serious issues, right?
Yeah, I think we determined that this square's not allowed to be part of the W, because it could only do it by doing this,
and that causes
which creates a T immediately, or the other one. So this is not part of the W.
It's in fact part of the big thing, because if it's its own, you can circle it.
Yes.
Wait, yeah, I'm pretty sure it causes the same problem.
So let's make this yellow for now.
Okay.
Now, if this square is not yellow,
then it's part of
that.
Gonna be messed up, so. And the yellow needs to be
And the
part
same
of
thing
that
is going to happen here.
Yes.
So we do have this.
So I was right to do that.
Yeah.
All those.
Well, I
wasn't
wasn't certain because I wanted to. Okay. So let's think about how this guy can rotate.
Okay. So if it's
one thing with the brick plus loop is that technically you can only do 1 or 2 edges. The game won't technically mark 3 wrong unless you also block the 4th edge.
It won't mark 3 wrong unless you also block the 4th edge. Oh. Okay. So let's see. Here's the interesting part, right? Which is, suppose that this goes up against this and then gets surrounded. I'm ignoring the other things. Oh, that works, though. That works.
Yeah.
Okay. But the problem is the T if you do this. So what about this? And then this. So I'm just pretending that Bricky and Loopy means that they're allergic to each other.
Okay. We have a failure point.
Where?
Here.
Oh yeah, that is a problem.
I feel like they're probably going to need to...
Wait a minute, what if the T was even higher up? Like this? And they're
The T's not fully drawn, that's why it's the LED.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, swizzle. What if we do that, and then we're just trying to keep them away from each other, and we pretend that there has to be space in between them like this, and then we do this, 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 and this.
That worked.
So, it did seem like it was just that there has to be... In Loopy, there has to be, like, a separation space.
Okay, that worked.
Okay, chat, should we do one more Bricky and Loopy?
This is Bricky Loopy Palisade.
Bricky Loopy Palisade. So this shows the shape that must be made by the borders around the shell. Around the shape.
Palisade can help us, though. It can give us some information.
Okay, Palisade. So, Palisade at least gave us these.
There's one more individual.
You're right. Now, and what we've learned from Loopy is that these all need to be part of some like ore shape that surrounds us all. I think.
We've got an issue now.
What?
Look at this one here that has 2 across from each other.
Oh, that is a serious problem. How is that going to be solved? How do we solve this, Linda? Help me.
I don't have much experience with Bricky plus Loopy.
What about Bricky Loopy Palisade? This is a difficulty 2.
Supposedly. Alright, let's go back.
Okay.
So, I'm curious about if we can deduce anything from the 3 next to the lines there. This guy here.
I'm also curious, like, this is already a break, right?
Yes.
It won't show us that it is, but it is. And this
yes,
is too.
it's also a break. So we do know that
this is
here.
here.
Yes. And also then you can drag down and over from that because those do have to be open.
Right. Okay. Bricky Loopy Palisade. So, like, what if this was like this? Is that a problem?
I mean, that's a legal shape, but we can see if that's going to cause issues here. We could only have 2 borders, but, like, this could all be drawn
How
around
does this
here.
have only 1 border? I think this legal shape is going to cause issues with the 1 border, because the 1 border needs to be like this or something.
With the 1 border, you can think of it as drawing the little mini T. We're going to fail here because that'll have to go up and that's going to create a T.
No, it failed. Alright, what if this goes up here and then doesn't create a T? Maybe on Bricky and Loopy, we should just, like, only be drawing these the whole time. Or something.
Yeah, I mean, those are super useful for Bricky Loopy.
Oops. Ooh, that's gonna create a T. Let's see. Problem is what to do with this.
That is an interesting question. Oh, Johnsbury agrees with the halos around every palisade one piece.
He agreed with the halos around every palisade. Well, I think that's true as well.
All right, let's.
But
let's.
There might be some method to.
Yeah.
The halos might not be the same halo.
Yeah, I think that's
like
the
this.
issue.
They're different halos.
Yeah, that's the issue. That halo is different from the other halo.
So I also think that these actually maybe need to all come out into the outer halo somehow, like this.
You'll T if you draw anything else.
I'll T if I draw anything else. Some problems. There's definitely some issues here, but I think I understand them more when I'm just using only these.
Sounds good. Well, if there's a halo, hold up. Halo around that top one. Yeah. So that goes that way. We're gonna have issues because that's gonna bounce. So it does have to be the top and the bottom to allow the halo around the top one.
What if it does this?
I think. Wait. That might actually work.
So now our only problem is here.
No T's yet.
Yeah. Everything is fine except for how do we do this? Which means nothing is fine because we don't know how to do this.
Johnsbury says you can't do otherwise other than having halos coming out of a one piece. Coming out of a one piece must be free because those corners already have 2 connections.
Yeah. I agree with that. That's why I thought there had to be halos.
For me, doing some drawing is going to be necessary to process this next step.
Okay. So this has to be...
Mm-hmm.
This has to be one halo, and then this has to be a different halo,
Yes.
we think.
Mm-hmm. Let's click a different color. Click the interior. Yeah. Oh, that works too. So there's 2 different colors going here. We can click it until they're different, yeah. And we also know that this yellow is going to have to extend out because otherwise we'll create a T. So yellow's going to have to claim this space.
Also, hold on. Theoretically, we could, because we're having issues down here, we could maybe also switch this around. Is that true? Could we switch this to this? No, because that no, it's not a T. Actually, it just messes that.
There is a T also.
Oh,
up above you.
Well, no, I was gonna undo this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
If I did that, so I was gonna put them all together and remove the T, but that did not work. So because this has to be. This has to have not a thing. So that if that is not,
and then we come down into here,
then
we can also extend this blue one out this way a while because of the fact that we need to not make T's.
Okay.
It still goes down again. Still needs to not make T's.
Okay.
Still needs to not make T's. Still needs to not make T's.
Does it need to take into this?
It still needs to not make T's. Etc.
Okay, it's hard for me to tell it with the colors. It's only easy for me to tell with the lines whether it's going to make a T.
The tiles on the edge must form a continuous square. Yeah, no, it's going to have to go all the way around again.
Okay. So we did that.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. I thought that would help, is if we could mark that in.
Okay. So now here's some issues.
Mm-hmm.
Because... So this can also, like... Take this. That can take care of that.
Mm-hmm. And then this can take all the yellow over here too.
I think this needs to
be... Yes,
be...
it has to be that.
Oh wait, no. It could also...
No, because if it's blue...
If it's blue...
Then that's the only line, and then these two are forced to both be blue, and that's not allowed. So it's gotta be yellow.
It does have to be yellow. Okay.
And that's the only border, so these two will also be yellow.
Correct. Which means that... Does this have to be also yellow then? Like this?
Yeah, I think so, to be allowed to have a cavity in there. And I think then that also means we're gonna...
Is that this then? No, wait. That's
other way around.
Other way around. Ooh.
Z. Or that.
Okay. So... I don't think that works.
No, go
either.
back. That wasn't...
What did you mean by other way around?
Let's see.
I think this one has been an issue for this solution for a long time, and that we have something wrong because we can't resolve this one, but maybe I am wrong.
Let's see.
Wait, why did you change the color of this one to also be close to the color of that one?
Because I wanted to mess you up.
You weren't messing me
up. Favorite activity.
Messing yourself up. Oh, Sasha's come over to me. Now you can actually do it. Bring the mouse over to your side, baby.
Let me see.
Here, bring the mouse to your side. Now you
Donsbury thinks we already have several mistakes.
Yeah, we have to have several mistakes.
I'm going to purge Mac.
Okay. Well, that was one way to purge.
I did not mean to go back. Which one was it?
I don't know. There were a lot. It was not that one. That was a 2.
It was a 2, okay.
Oh, there's a 1. Maybe the 1 will be friendly.
Was it in here, or was it further down?
It was this.
Alright, I'm gonna purge it, and let's start with some things that we know.
Linda got this. She knows what she's doing. Right, Sasha?
Alright, so we know we have a loop here.
And that loop contains this.
We also know that...
It doesn't contain this. This is a second color. That's correct. But this contains those.
Yes. Okay.
Now, Sasha...
Now what are we allowed to do with this? Okay. This one can only join into a surrounding area by 1.
So does it have to be yet a third color?
It can't join the yellow, because otherwise it would have to do this.
And does it have to be yet a third color then?
If it's not yet a third color, it joins in over here.
If it is yet a third color, does it create a T?
Let's see if it does.
Yes.
Yes.
So it has to join the blue there, which we were kept trying to do, but we couldn't because of
Okay.
our other numerous errors.
Now, new rule. Now, same rule here.
Mm-hmm.
This one is gonna have to. This one can't join the blue here.
So it has to be yellow. Yeah, it has
Yes.
to go down there to the yellow, like that.
Because if blue came in, yeah,
Yes.
blue's not allowed to come in here.
So
So
it
then
has
you
to
have
be
here,
this.
and this comes up here.
Which means blue actually
to come
is
here.
taking that one.
We just
here.
didn't do it correctly.
We just
yet.
didn't do it correctly. I had a suspicion that one might have needed to be blue.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's easy to
Yeah,
miss.
there you go.
And then same logic here. We have
That
this.
has to be yellow.
It's gonna have to be yellow.
And then the line goes straight up,
Mhm.
probably, and blue does take. Yeah, I think I've got it now that
Yeah.
you've.
Sometimes you just have
solved
to
it
go
there.
back and clean it up and
So I
put in
think
what you
it's
definitely
this,
know.
right? Oh wait, no, because
No, because the
lines
two
there.
lines have to be there.
Okay.
Mhm.
So this has to clearly be a line, which means this is a line, which means this is a line.
And then that would draw in there.
So this is this.
Mm-hmm.
That means that these are blue.
Yes. Now only one of the ones on this is allowed to be yellow.
Right. Which has to be this. No? Wait,
No, you
this
need to
was
fuse
these
them,
need to be
yeah.
fused.
Mm-hmm.
And then... Oh,
Yes.
yeah! This is a ridiculously horrid region.
Do you want to go to a different region?
We'll do a 1.
Okay.
We'll prove how weak we are by doing a 1. 1's in any other region you could usually just solve
Mhm.
immediately.
There's also more areas to the south.
We're gonna go to those right after we do this 1, just so we can feel better about ourselves.
It's probably faster for those to just click on the color and then shift. Shift click. Yeah. Color? Click
What?
color first, then shift click.
Oh,
You took the mouse back now.
well. It's because when you had the mouse, the thing broke and you moved it over to this side where you can't really reach it.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright, so we know that we have to have a loop around the outer edge for loopy. Oop. Whoa.
See? What am I gonna do? Yep.
Okay. And that
These guys
loops
are gonna have to get in
loop
circles as well.
around these guys. Whoa.
Click and drag them in, yeah.
They have to loop around these guys. And then this
Whee!
also has to be something else.
Wait.
What?
Click.
Oh, we win.
Q click is to fill the entire region.
Wow. Okay, we win the entire thing. Okay, well, that was a 1. Why was the 2 so much harder?
Because we didn't know what we were doing. Do you want to do another 2 or
We'll
move
do
to
one more 2 and then move to another region.
Alright,
That was
rose
too easy.
windows.
Rose windows with loopy, but wait, they can be 4.
Yes.
They can be 4,
But not 2.
Not 2.
Yes, Loopy and Bricky do not always occur together. If we
That-
go
that's
further
almost harder, the fact that it could be
Yeah.
a
If
4.
we go further south, we'll have ones that
So
are one of the
there's
others.
2 regions, each of which has one of these red roses.
Yes.
Okay.
That means that...
So I think that probably still means that these have to be like this because they would not be capable of producing a 4.
Mm.
Right? Yes.
Yeah. And then, wait, I think I see it.
Oh yeah. So this one in the middle has to take whatever it can. So this takes everything that can't be that.
Mhm.
Yeah. See, that was easy.
So we could go down to the original land of Bricky, for example. There's difficulty 4. Here's a 2.
Let's do a 2 Bricky.
This is Bricky Boxy Palisade.
Bricky Boxy Palisade.
So
Okay, so Bricky means that
Mhm.
we actually can do certain things.
we have certain... Also, we have some Palisade clues that are along
True.
borders like this.
Okay. And then that also means this one can't be in all of these. So it has to have the opening in one of these directions.
Hmm?
And this one has to have the opening either down or left.
Mm-hmm.
And it can't be bricky, but it has to be boxy. Oh wait, hold on. If this has to be boxy,
Mhm.
that means this one over here can't be part of this can't be part of purple.
Yeah,
it
it
can
can't.
be boxy.
Oh, Donzory has a Pathfinder question. Does any of you remember what the origin of carnivorous crystal in Pathfinder?
The original carnivorous crystal?
Yeah.
I do not.
Where did it come from in the first place?
Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come
Wasn't
from?
it in-
Cotton Eye Joe.
I feel like it was in Age of Ashes at some point.
Well, there was some kind of crystal in your adventure of Age
Yes.
of Ashes, but let's see. So this has to be, I guess they could theoretically be 1. But I feel like if things are 1, that they're going to get into being bricky pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, wait. Yeah,
What?
right. No, it was totally in my adventure. Fires of the Haunted City.
Yeah,
of
but there,
Security.
I think there was a PF1 card.
Was there a
crystal
PFS one,
that
or
you're-
also one that it was based on?
I think
Because
there
I feel
was.
like it wasn't in a new original idea.
Okay. Okay, so that can't be it.
I'll see what I can find. Yes, Math Guy, they all the puzzles here have a unique solution, as far as
Yes, they all have a unique solution.
I know. Finder.
Okay. This is an interesting
Yeah, it looks
one.
like it was in Bestiary 3 for Pathfinder 1.
I knew it. Alright, so these actually have to be together.
Yeah. Donsbury says, Bestiary 3 from about 2010. I can't track down who invented it. Doesn't look to be Gygaxian or 3.5. It does seem original to Pathfinder.
These have to be together, which means these have to be together, which means this has to be this. But it could keep going down. And this green could be part of this, so I'll just...
It would be
switch
hard to say
colors.
because I mean the bestiaries usually have a lot of authors. Was that also the case back in the time of Bestiary 3 for Pathfinder 1 that there'd be a lot of authors that would come in and give ideas? But it probably would have been something that the designers came up with, like at least some of the basic ideas behind it, because there's the whole trying to fit things in alphabetically.
True.
What? Yeah, because you came in on... What book did you come in on?
Unchained.
Unchained, yeah. So it was before your time.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard for me to remember every single freelancer from those early projects anyway, but yes, it was. But even
Mhm.
Bestiary 4 was for my time. I was there for Bestiaries 5 and 6.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see. Oh no, this is going to be an issue if these aren't together. Oh, that's an issue if they are together. These have to be together.
You already have a failure because you have 3 around a palace.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it wasn't supposed to.
Yeah.
But this will be a problem in a second. So, but the thing is that this has to be out to here. I think there may be a previous issue because of the fact that at this point these two need to be together, but also these two do need to be together, and it can't be true with a boxy.
Why can't it be... Oh, I see.
Which means
Let's check and make sure we do.
No,
We
no,
need to have
we
an
made
error.
a
Yeah, there's an
mistake.
error.
We made
Okay.
a mistake. I think I know what it is. I think this has to be this.
Oh, because then that can go
And
down.
now this can go down. Oh wait, no, because
It has to go all the way
keep
down,
going
then,
all
yes.
the way down. But yeah, I think that's
And
correct.
then this can go down. from
Now
here,
this can
yes.
go down,
Mhm.
and it's happy.
Yeah. Sorry, Donsbury. I don't know how we would find out who it was. Who was responsible for that one. The carnivorous crystal.
No, wait a minute. Oh no, this could be this.
Yes.
Aha!
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Donsbury says loves all the puzzles are inspired. That's what I love about this game. You can feel there's a designer's thought behind each puzzle. Yes. You can definitely tell this was not an AI generated game.
Okay, let's do this 5 that is not boxy.
This 5 is probably gonna kick our butts.
No, but it's not boxy. It's just rows, windows, area number, and size separation. We are good at 5, 6, and 7s when they're not
Let's
boxy.
first make sure I didn't make any mistakes
this
in my
is
initial.
partial progress?
Yes.
Oh, So Linda has started this, and we know it's right so far. So cool. It needs to have the areas that are listed. They each need to have a red and a blue, and not only that, but also.
And I can tell you something from when I started.
Sizes.
I can tell you also something else from the fact that I started this. All spaces are contained in one of the regions because the area is 40.
There's 40, and there's 40 total. Also, here's another thing. This blue has to be part of this red.
Yes.
And this
blue has to be part of that
go
red.
Up to
Correct.
This blue. So, like, I don't think there's a good way for this not to do this. And then this takes this space.
Area's too large.
Why? Oh, that was 9 already? Okay, then it doesn't take that space. I didn't need to take that space. I just thought it was 8. In that case, if this was correct and its area is the right size, we should...
No, area's too small. Sorry, that was the issue.
Area's too small. Okay.
That was the issue. That's why I didn't mark
I thought it needed more spaces.
Yeah,
okay.
area's too small, so you can't do that.
We can't do that.
That's forbidden.
I just said. Okay, I get it. Alright. So, I can't go around and take those spaces.
Yes, I feel like if that was allowed, I probably would have solved it already.
Right. But that just means I just have to give the 9 just a little more space. Like that. That should be fine.
Now, another thing that's going to happen here, and this is part of where I was running into trouble, is that this 9... Well, first of all, you've also failed because now 9s are touching.
You're right. Okay, no problem.
So actually, this had to be part of this 11 all along.
Yes, no problem. How do I get rid of it? Okay. This is part of this 11 all along.
And now you need to... The 9 doesn't have enough space.
No, it's fine, because there's another stair step we can do that's even steppier, which is this.
And that would allow the 9 space. Okay. This 9 also needs to be able to cut these two 11s apart.
You're right. It needs to pretty much exactly cut these 11s apart. So...
Wait, it just does. Yeah, up and
5,
then around
6,
like this.
7, 8, 9, and then the 11 takes these to finish itself being 11, and then press Z. Wait, why? Oh no, not Z. What's the button?
Shift click.
Shift click?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't too... See, that 5 was much easier than the 2s in the boxy. Yeah, but it must have been hard because you gave up on it. Okay. Let's do this 6.
Oh, man.
7 is the hardest in the game.
Size separation, range 3 to 5 polyominoes.
Okay. So this 5 can't touch this 5, for example. Not in the least. In fact, are all these polyominoes 5 polyominoes? They are.
Yes.
Which means they all
They'll have to
can't
not touch each other. That's useful. Matt Guy might try this next on sale. Playing old school roller coaster tycoon. Oh yeah, that's cool.
It was on the Steam summer sale, but it is no longer the Steam summer sale. So hold on, this stair step.
That stair step needs to not touch either of its.
Which means it has to be going in this direction, but it could be this or this.
This plus is actually really highly restricted.
Oh, is it?
Take a look.
Okay.
If the plus slides down by 1, that fails. If the plus slides left by 1, that fails.
By 1, it fails. Why
so if it slides down by 1 and then tries to do this, it fails.
Oh yes.
So it can't be that can't be the top spot of the plus, nor can it be the rightmost spot of the plus.
True.
Nor can it be the leftmost spot of the plus. Nor can it be the bottommost spot of the
so
plus.
It has to be the
center of the plus. Yes.
Oh, look at that. This 6 is nothing compared to Boxy and Loopy. Okay. And now we know that this thing, it can't go up like this.
Yeah.
Can't go like that. We need buffer zones.
Yes. And the buffer zones need to be area at least 2.
At least
3.
3.
Yeah.
Now, this could be multiple buffer zones, but
now,
it's more likely that it's the same
thing.
buffer zone.
Here's another thing. This can't go up.
What?
This is a line here.
Yes. And it can't go this way.
Yes.
So this is also a line. Which means it's one of the turns. So it's like this, for example. This would be one of the least problematic for this one.
But you're just guessing right now, right?
I think it may have to be that. Like, look. Yes, anything else would touch.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to go down and touch that. Which means we have a 3 and a 3 up there.
Which it can't. because of size separation, right?
Yeah, so we have an issue.
So we messed up. Okay, so is
I'm telling you
there
that's
another
not-
way
yeah.
to do this swizzle? Maybe this? How about that? I think that's the only other way to do it. Okay, so 3 and 5. In that case,
This guy's not allowed to go up or it would touch the
Correct.
other 5. So we can put a line
and
on
it
the
can't
top
go
of
all the way down either because of the fact that there's not enough
it.
space.
Which means it's going to have to go over for its length. So we can just
4 have to
rocket
be
it
like
over
this,
4, yes.
and then it's got to take.
Now this can't be this. It's not the same as the
Not
red
that.
region too.
And it's not the red region, and
Yeah.
it's not this.
Yeah.
So it has to take
One of those
the two on the bottom
downs.
middle.
But if it took this one here, then it would be isolating this with the one spot.
Correct.
So it has to take that one. Yep.
And these have to be at least 3.
Yes. They can't go back this way. They
Correct.
can't go back to the left,
But
or
you
they
could
would
stop or go to the
Yeah,
right.
but we can go ahead and line off the one there.
True.
Yep.
And this has to be at least 3, so I can put those two together.
Yes.
So let's see.
We may now be able to figure out some more about this W now that we have locked in the other one.
This one,
yeah.
I think has to be this because anything else that will
If it
hit
turns
that
the other
one
way, it'll hit
or
that one or that one. Yeah, I think that's true.
Which means that we have this and this.
Yes.
And also, for the record, these
Those
3 have
three,
to be
yes.
at least together, but they could be a 4.
Wait. If they were a 4, then we would have 5 up here, which can't be split.
If they were 4, it could be 3.
Oh, no, right now. This is
then
going to have to
that
go in
could
here.
be
Yeah,
a
it's going to have to go
4,
in there, yeah.
and
There's going to be some stuff about what's
There's a
allowed
lot of
here.
possibilities.
Well, actually, hold on a sec. This has to be at least 3 here, so we can do this.
Yes, that's correct. That is correct. But this could be, for example, 4.
It could be 4
3,
and 4.
4,
3,
3,
4.
4. Or it could be 3,
3,
4.
4.
Actually, wait, it can't be 3, 4. It actually has to be 4, 3, 4.
Wait, can't it be 3, 4, 4?
Because then the 4s would be touching each other.
Oh, right, because the 4s can't touch each other.
Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, so... And this has to be right because it worked for this side of the... That none of those is now touching anything else. I guess this 4 is.
Could have been, yeah, okay.
Alright, so... That's pretty good so far. How are we going to do this stair step?
Well, one thing we know is that this if the stair step goes over here, it'll touch this guy. So we can go ahead and put this line in for our stair stepping needs.
Yes, it's definitely not going to do that. And that means it's either got to be this or like... No, wait. That would put it into that.
There's
so
another thing we know too. These two are together, so we're not going to be able to enter that with the
yes, and it can't be
stair
this.
step either.
But it could be this, or it could be this or that. So I think these 3 have to be together no matter what. But then, and actually this one, but it could be either this or that.
So we do know then that, right?
Yeah, and in fact, one more. That.
Yeah. Actually, it was this or that, right? So that we know this one as well. Now, this one needs to be in this section, too. Otherwise, it's...
True.
Yeah.
But if it's down there, this could be like a 4 up here or something.
Also,
so
this one needs to join this guy.
True. And this has to be exactly 3 because of reasons.
Oh, actually... Yeah, no, that's fine. Never mind. This one can't go over or up.
Also true.
And these guys need to be able to escape.
This is correct, so it can't.
While being not 5.
And not only that, but this is a disaster. So
yes, it can't.
It needs to be, I think, this.
Oh no, touching the.
Oh, right. Where could it go? Oh, up here like that.
That's the only way it's not going to touch the.
Anything else is a disaster. So this has to be at least 3. And in
it
fact,
can't be 4 because otherwise it'll be on the other side.
Well,
of itself.
I don't know why we drew this particular line. Did it start there in the puzzle?
That started there in the puzzle. Yes.
Okay. That's
initial line.
That is why we did it. Okay. This is interesting.
Now this one has to be something.
Yeah, but I think we messed up.
No, it just means this guy goes down here.
No, but look, how are we doing this?
Oh, I see. This. Wait, no.
No, that's 2. See, I think we messed up.
Where do we mess up?
Hold on. Let's go before we added this one.
Mm-hmm.
Is it already screwed up?
Yes.
Yes. Oh boy. Let's not reveal it. Let's try to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's go back farther.
I'm trying. Okay. Was it when we decided that these were the 3-4-3 situation?
Are we still having problems all the way back here? Yes.
Yes.
Alright, we made a mistake really
We made
early.
a big early mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Was it still? Everything here was right. So then we messed up when we put in this. But these three are still together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so there must have been some other way to handle this situation.
Mm-hmm.
That was... Oh, wait, I see. Because it could go this way or that way. There was still two.
Alright, well, let's see if we can figure out something logically instead of just from the fact that it told us we were wrong.
Also, there are probably a few more things that could do too, because it could be this. There are a lot of ways this could have actually gone.
So why don't we head back up here and take a look at and try redoing.
I think some of the stuff we did here was true anyway.
Yeah. So like, okay, so we know this also.
We know this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think this thing that we did,
yeah,
where it had to be these four,
was legitimate.
still legitimate.
So we can do like this thing here. Yeah.
Well,
it's very easy to accidentally.
There we go. And one more. Well, there's one more.
We're doing this as well. Okay, go ahead.
This.
Mm-hmm.
Which also does this.
Yes. And now we do still have the fact that this can't go down, so it needs to go up and around.
Yes. That much is true. But now, wait. Does that mean that this is all going to be still messed up? I feel like this is still a problem.
Still a problem.
So,
yeah.
okay. Something
there's
we did with that
wrong
was
with
also
the W
independently
is also
wrong.
Yes. Interesting.
Independently wrong. Which is fun.
Mm-hmm.
But your line that you drew was right to do that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that we aren't right that it has to be that. But I guess right because it could now like go all the way
down, yeah.
In fact, we've proven that it can't be that. Because when we did it, this corner didn't work. Mm-hmm. So I believe by that logic, it has to be this.
It's using faces that are reflections of depicted pieces allowed. A couple pieces don't fit the image. Yes, reflections are allowed.
Wait, if it goes down here, that messes up the
this corner.
The plus. Yes, reflections are always allowed in this one. So what can this be? We know it can't be. We know it can't use these four because wait, if it does, then something that we did with this is wrong. And we know it can't be this because then it'll block off the plus. And it obviously can't be like this. It just goes right into the other one.
This?
Oh, up even higher. Yes, it has to be that. There's no other solution. And there's a 3.
That's, I think, the only way we're going to not have the top
That's
break
correct.
on this.
That's correct. You got it. You got it. Okay. So, and then this has to be this. Oh,
it can't go down because it'll hit that.
So it has to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then we can lock that off.
That is useful. Okay. And so then these two are here. There's a lot of like loopy stuff that can be done in there.
But we don't have the loopy rule.
You're right.
So
well, and this is difficulty 6, one of the second hardest in the game, and it still doesn't seem as hard as some of those loopy ones.
Loopy 3.
The loopy ones are making us a loopy.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So what is that? What is this? I guess it's still allowed to do with these.
What is this P allowed to be? Because if its circle was here, that would be a problem.
That's a failure.
If circle was here, that would be a problem. So doesn't its circle have to be these 4?
Yeah, because it can't be here or here, so it's got to be those 4. Yep.
And therefore,
wait, why does that line have to be there?
Oh, you're right. That could be the end of the P. The circle has to be these 4.
Yes. Also, it can't go here or here.
It can't go there. So
yeah.
Or there. So these are the 3 places that the end of the P could be.
Now, what can this mean for our U?
So it can't go up there.
It also can't go around this way here.
It can't go down here, right?
Yeah.
So therefore, it can't be that. And what can it do? Did we mess up again?
We messed up again!
We messed up again! Wait. Sure.
What else was
let's
alive
make
with
sure
the P?
that we didn't mess up. This stuff you did up here was already wrong, Linda. Those very nice looking W things.
We still wrong here? No.
That was right. Okay. But wait, wasn't the only thing you did after that was add this 3?
That was still fine.
This? What did we do? There must have been
something else in the middle.
A stray anti-merge. Sometimes where the colors are the same, but they weren't merged together into one shape.
If that doesn't say there's a mistake. That says you're right, but you need to make merges.
What? No, but I mean, sometimes you'll have one where there's two. These are two different things, and so it'll still think it was wrong. I've seen that happen before. I still think that, this.
That's
no,
a
I guess
mistake.
that doesn't have to be that. Okay. Well, I'm just full of wrong.
Yep.
Where could it be? Oh, it goes all the way to the left past it.
This.
Also, I guess it could also be, yeah. Yeah, it has to go all the way to the left.
Okay, but we haven't
past
actually
it.
deduced
No,
that
we
properly.
did because...
Oh, right, because we
this
couldn't...
can't do anything.
There was no
once
option for that.
Also,
Also,
it literally
this,
has to be this.
So it's that then. Okay, what about... We can still put that... That line has to be right, doesn't it?
Well, I guess not, because when...
Well, where else could it go?
But when we did it, it said it was wrong.
Okay, let's do it again. See if it says it's wrong. I really think that has to be right. Yeah, I told you that's fine.
I also thought.
Okay, we did something else. We missed a misclick.
All right.
All right.
Yay. So this is this, which basically guarantees at that point that it has to be this. I think.
Nope.
Nope.
Touches that guy.
Touches that guy. Okay, then it has to be what?
That you?
Yeah. Or
is there another one it could be?
Is there another one? Let's see.
It can't be a forward C or a backward C.
No, this is the only one left.
Yeah, okay. So then this guy, where does this guy fit to not touch either of those two teal shapes?
Is that even possible at this point?
Yes.
Just barely.
No. Range 3 to 5 breaks here. Right. So I think there may be something wrong with this.
Yes. I had a suspicion there was something off with this. Okay.
We do know that it's not going to the left, but we don't know other stuff yet.
Okay. But then again, how could it be less obtrusive for this than being this down?
Are we wrong already again? No,
we're right. But, like, Linda, even supposing there was another way to do this, what's less obtrusive than this? To this guy's, like, state of mind. I don't see how this could be any better.
Maybe there may be another way to flip that guy around.
Let's see. The problem is that if it goes down here, then it's.
What about?
Hold on.
Wait, no, I haven't. I found
one.
Okay,
you got it. Oh.
Wait, no, and then this.
Yeah, then that, then 3. Yeah, that's it.
Then it's supposed to be 4, but not 5.
Yes, and
so
that has to be
here.
3.
Yeah.
I think that you've got it, Linda. Now that we found a place to put that, that everything works. That has to be 3. Then this has to be 4, but then
have to go that way. Yep.
That has to be 3. Yep. And I think
that's gonna be part of the 3 down here.
And then this has to be a 4 that takes these 3.
Yes.
I think this has to be 4, 4, 3, like
3,
that.
and then that would have to be
4. This has
yes,
to be
and
these 3.
Yes.
All right, that's cool. So now
this has to come out at least 3. Yep.
Okay. So now, what are we gonna do down here? So like, this T is probably has to be one of these two to not cause issues for every other shape in the universe.
Yeah, well, the T can't go this out. The T can't go out all the way that way because of the.
So I think it has to either be
the up and down one,
the up and down one, the bottom one, or go all the way up there.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and put the opposite.
So I think these two have to be in.
Yes.
No matter what.
And we know that it doesn't go to the left in the bottom one there.
In the which one?
The bottom one can't go over to the left because then we'll have to go all the way over and it would intersect with the.
Yeah. But it could be either upside down, right side up, or this one. So there's 3 things it could be, we think. Alright, now what about this really messed up shape? How can this messed up shape not cause problems where there's a single cell that's separated by it? Like that would be good, assuming that's possible. And then
No, because that's not allowed
even
for
the
the
best
T.
tea
Yeah.
would.
This isn't allowed.
That's not allowed.
So, like, if it's right side up,
Mm-hmm.
then it's if the center is in the 3 here. What about if it's like here?
I think that could work as long as this can, and then this goes
Mhm.
up. No, now there's a 2 that's separated.
Yeah.
Oh, this goes up and around like this.
There's already a 1 that's separated.
Oh, there's
here,
a
so
1 that's
that's
separated.
already
So it
not
can't
allowed.
work. You're right.
Wait.
You're right.
Are we still okay here?
Everything's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's fine. Okay.
Very tricky.
Yeah, because this separates out.
That separates out of 1, yeah.
Yeah. Because that spike on it,
Mm-hmm.
the spike on this thing really
Mm-hmm.
is troublesome.
What about sliding down? No, okay.
No. What about sliding it the maximum amount up? I think you already
Failure
tried.
already.
Well, wait a minute.
Because that'll be next to that guy.
But what about this? Oh, you may have already tried.
That
oh,
fails
yeah,
already because it's next to that guy.
Got
Yeah,
it. Got
Mhm.
it. Okay. And then this. What about that?
Yeah, I think we're probably going to need to do something
what
with
about
that.
this?
Oh, yeah, and that goes up there.
Is this the answer?
Oh, no, there's an issue because this T is going to route block it in 2.
Oh, yes, it will.
That was what
that
failed
was
that
what
before.
failed that before.
Yeah.
You're
Mhm.
right. The T blocks in the 2.
Wait a sec.
What?
This T already can't go here because then it'll be next to that.
True.
So this T's here.
Wait. Couldn't it also be up there?
Oh, right. The other one
Technically-
that it could do was that one.
Yes.
That's it. Okay.
But since we know. Wait.
No, that fails because it's next to this one.
Oh, you're right. So it literally has to be that one.
Has to be the one down here.
All right, that's good to know.
Mm-hmm. And this also has to come up by 1, but that doesn't.
At least one.
At least 1, yes. Mm-hmm.
Though actually, if it came up one more, this space would be in huge trouble. So
It's not allowed to be It would have to be part of a 5.
It would have to be part of an unmarked 5, which so far there haven't been any
Mhm.
because they would cause an issue. I don't think we can prove that there
We
can't
can't
be
prove that
unmarked
there-
5s
yeah, I
until
don't
we
think we
place
can
these
yet.
last 2 polyominoes.
Mhm.
Okay,
So where is this guy allowed to go?
that is an excellent question. We know where it's not allowed to go, which is up against this.
Yes. So how does it avoid that? No. I keep thinking like, oh, it goes over here, but then that creates a 1 here.
Yep.
What is it allowed to do? It feels like we're so close to
So
figuring
that
this out.
created a 1 again.
Mhm.
It's the same thing.
Alright.
Well, that was not my intention. No, that makes the spike go into the wall. This is like the one shape that my brain can't draw in
Yeah.
all of its rotations as easily because
Mhm.
it's like an L with a spike in the back.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try something with colors.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick a color, purple.
Okay.
I'm gonna click spaces, and I'm doing them discontiguous for now. I'm gonna click spaces that are not allowed to be in that shape.
Correct. Okay, those are all not allowed to be in that shape.
Because they're adjacent to another one.
Those are all true.
Mhm.
They cannot be in this spiky purple.
Yes.
And even if we now let's get out of purple, let's go into yellow.
Yes.
Even if we do this, that
That
creates
also
a 2
fails
there
because it
by
creates a 2,
itself.
yes. Mm-hmm. Which means that's also not allowed. Ignore the fact that it's
Yes.
telling you there
That's
are problems.
also
yeah.
not allowed because the only way it could get to
Yes.
that would be that particular orientation.
Wait.
What?
Okay, now how do we fit it? Okay, so
Wait.
that means that's not allowed.
Wait. What about this?
All right, let's try that.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, we're fine here.
So this is 4.
We can also click random rainbow to be able to have multiple colors. So click, shift click.
And then we just need to figure out like how to
Yeah.
deal with these. So let's assume we can't have a 5. That
Mhm.
means that these need to be 3. Which means this needs to be... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, maybe we do have to have a 5 after all. Fun. So if this is a 4... And this is... Oh, no, but they can't be 5s. This is
Mhm.
actually interesting. So... Oh, wait. This can go down here. I didn't
It could
see
go
that.
down, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's less of a concern then. So...
It could go down, but if it doesn't go over, we have to have a 5. I think. Oh, no, wait.
So wait, if this
It
is
could
3,
be 3.
then this
Right.
could be 4.
Yeah.
And then if that's 4, this can be 3, and then this is 4.
4, yes.
We got it!
Whew!
Oh boy, everybody.
Difficulty 6.
That was a difficulty 6. One of the hardest in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this region mostly has 6s and 7s, I suppose.
Yeah, well, that's because I did a lot
Let's
of stuff.
go find another area that has lights glowing.
We're going to start getting back into the places where I did everything, but there are some. Did I have some over here, or was it a little bit farther up?
Here in the land of Glimmith.
No, I did everything down here. Was it here that had a few left? Yes. There are a few
Okay.
left in the trees over here.
There we go. There's a 4. Minimum 3, but it can be as big as we want as long as it's at least 3. Gemini, which means they have to be the same size. And there's a 12 down here. Plus, it's a 5 by 5 grid, which means the 12s cannot touch the Geminis.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It cannot get to the Geminis at any point, because if it does, then that's a disaster.
Mm-hmm. There's not enough space. Yes.
Yes. Okay. And the Geminis themselves indicate that there needs to be at least, like, the minimum that these Geminis are going to be, I'm just doing this as an example, is like 3, 3, 3, 3.
If you assume that none of them is the same, no two are the same region, does that give us
I
enough
think
space
it
for
can't be the same region because of the lines,
Yeah.
though, right? Or, no, I guess maybe.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, there
No,
could be some...
wait.
Hold on.
You're right,
Does
because this
that-
could be this, for example, and then this could be this,
Mhm.
and that's a 4, and that's a 4, and
Yeah.
then a
Yeah.
4.
Well, here's the thing. If all of them... If you had 4 regions that had area of 3, then you would be taking 12 area, and separate 12 area from that, and you would have this weird leftover 1. And our... Wait, this is a 25 grid, right?
Yes.
So it can't be 3 through 3, because then you'd have 12
And it
that are
can't be
in those
4
and
for
12 that are
4.
there. But...
It can't be 4 for 4
Yes.
because then it would be 12 plus 12 and there'd be 1 left over.
So there actually has to be at least some region sharing going on here.
No, but I'm even doing a region sharing to get that. I did multiple region sharings to get 3 4s. Because 3, 3, 3, 3 is 12. 4 for 4 is 12. And 5 for 5 is 15, and then that would be too many.
I think it's gonna have to be... Also, the regions have minimum of 3.
Correct. That's why I started with 3.
Yeah.
What if it was 3 to 3?
5, 5...
3, 3, 3. That's 9.
Yeah.
Then if there were 12, and we do this. Then if there are 12 together like this.
That's not 12, that's 10.
Oh, that's 10. You're right. I can count. I swear. If there are 12 together like this, it's 13. I see the issue. If only these squares could be more together with each other, this would work. But they cannot be together with each other, and therefore it does not work. Intriguing. But I feel like this is close. The problem is just separation.
Yeah, because, like...
6. I think this may be it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 4. Right?
Gemini isn't just the same number, it's the same shape
The
entirely.
same shape. I was just accidentally doing it right. Right. It doesn't just have to be the same number. It has to be the same shape. Well, looky here. I broke it. Okay. But if it doesn't bend, they're not going to be able to share.
What about 5, 5, 3, 12?
I think the problem is you would have to be able to do this with 2 5s. So...
Is that possible?
Well... I would say...
Welcome back, Sasha.
I would say it isn't because
Yeah.
of this space. This space proves that there's 3 oh, what? No. Hold on. How about that? How about that?
You're about to be sad. That's 6.
It
So
was
now,
6.
so now you have 1 after left
No!
1 and then 1.
It was 6.
Do you know why I knew this puzzle was here? Because I
Why?
already bounced off of it.
It's difficulty 4. It's difficulty 4 and it doesn't even have boxy
I
and
thought
those
you
other
might have
things.
been able to help me. Was that a mean thing to do, Sasha? Was that a mean thing to do?
Yes. So I think that in order for it to be just 2, it literally has to be this J. Which then,
Which it
because
can't
it's
be.
6, it can't be.
Okay.
I'm about to be sad. I am sad. It cannot be the 6, which means it cannot be 2 shapes. Which means it has, which means it has to be 3, 3, 3, right?
Yeah, I think so. So then how do we do the L's here?
But I don't see a way to do that that won't cause serious issues. Wait, what about this? How about that? No one can stop me this time.
We win! Thanks for being a good sport, dear.
It wasn't actually, like, I should have just kept going at that. Let's see what this is. A maximum 4 mingle shape, which means neighboring regions must have different shapes. And
Not
then
different sizes, but different shapes.
Different shapes. And then, which also means they're different sizes. Oh, no, they
No.
could be the same size. And then area number shows the area of the region. So this obviously has to be this.
Mhm.
And this obviously has to be that.
Mhm.
Cool. Love it. Okay. So
Now,
these
if
have
this-
to go,
Mhm.
like,
I have a thing.
yes,
If this 2 went up, it would be creating a 1 next to the other one, so it has to go down.
you're right.
Also, if this was by itself, it would be creating a 1 next
And
to
if
that.
it was
It's not
that,
allowed.
it would be creating a 2.
Now,
so
it could be a 3 either by going down
it
or
could
by
be
going
either of
over it,
these
so we don't know
threes.
that yet.
And it even could be a 4 or
Mhm.
some other very large
But we do have
number.
something interesting going on up here.
Hold on, this 2 can't go up for because then it will cause serious issues. So
Why?
Because it will then cause this. Oh no! it
No,
could
because
cause-
that can be a 3.
yeah.
Over here, this
This
can't be a 1, it
or
can't be a 2 for that
or a
reason, it can't be a 3 for that
or a
reason, it can't be a 4
4.
for that reason.
But it could be this. But it can't because the maximum is 4.
Wait, what's wrong?
This is a serious problem.
Something... What happened?
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark. Because it's maximum 4.
Oh.
What?
Oh, it's
Oh,
fine.
it can because
it
it can't be.
it
It could
is
be a
4,
different shape.
but it'll be a different
Or
shape.
it could be 3
but
in
a different shape. Yes, yes. So it does have to go
that's
out
what
at
it
least
is.
there. That's right. It's shape, not size. Ah,
Yes.
I just reminded you of that.
You just told
Do
me.
you know why I reminded you of that?
Why?
Because it's very hard to remember. I thought maybe you could help me remember.
I did not.
Let me lean on you.
Wait, hold on. I'm still right that the 2 can't go up here. Because it hits this 2.
Oh, right, yeah. So it has to go
I
down.
thought it couldn't.
Mhm.
So that actually means that this has to be the 3.
It's part of the 3, yeah. And then there's
And
a
then
1
this
in
is
that
a
corner,
1.
yeah. Shifty.
And then that means this is 1,
2, 3.
3 at least.
'Cause
Oh
it
no,
can't
it
be
has
a
to be
2.
4 because this is a 3.
Yeah, that's a 3 that's straight, yeah. So it has to be a 4.
It has to be a 4.
And it can't be, and this has to be, if it went
It can't
up,
go
then
up,
that 3
it
would
will
be
mess up
trapped.
the
So
3.
it's a
So
line
it has
here.
to be a line 4.
Yes. Which means also this has to be a line, an
An
L3.
L3, which
Yes.
means this can totally be this 3. But
In fact, it has to be because of the 4.
4 will
Yeah.
be extremely cross if it
Yes.
does not have more. Wait,
So
we messed up.
Something is wrong.
Something's wrong again. We messed up. What did we mess up this time? We're good at messing things up.
We are.
Let's go back to where we didn't mess things up.
All right.
So,
Are we messed up here?
back in the old days. I mean, I don't think so.
Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, we're fine. All right,
Okay.
anyway, this seemed like it was definitely right.
Yeah.
Okay, so back in the old days, long ago, we had not messed up.
Once long
we knew
ago.
this
In a galaxy far, far away.
this literally has to be 4. As if it went up, it would block this 3.
We got a problem.
What?
This down here needs to move over by at least 1. This 2 can't go down now, so it has to go up.
True. Oh, wait.
1,
1,
3.
3. Yep, we thought of it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, this needs to have at least these two.
Mm-hmm.
And then possibly more. Okay. So, this... So this 4 could be part of this, especially
It could
if
be.
this is
It's
the 3.
probably gonna go down, so we have enough. Wait, because up here we have a 4 and a 3 and a 2, so we need to have 9.
And this is 9, so...
Yeah.
Wait a minute, but if the...
Yeah.
This is 9, but they also... And then we just gonna have a 1
One
that's
somewhere.
unlabeled.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and put those in. Yep.
In fact, it'll
Shifty.
probably even be...
It's gonna be the one in the corner, I think.
This?
No.
No. Okay, I messed
The other
everything
corner.
up. Okay. So...
I think this is the
What
one.
was the issue that I caused by causing these numerous issues?
Oh, no, wait. It's not a 1. This has to extend out.
Oh,
to
that
prevent
has
it
to
from
extend
being-
out because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
can't be 3.
That's what it was.
At
Okay.
this point. Yes, that's
That
what
was
it
the
was.
problem.
It's not a 1, it's that. So this
Then
is
that's
a
the
4,
little-
this is a 3, and this is a 2.
The little bendy bend.
Ta-ta! Awesome. See?
What else is in here? I see a
Oh, I
light.
see a light. It is a 4. Minimum 2. Wait, there's a fire.
That's just part of the...
And area number.
36.
26 out of 36.
26 out of 36, and every region has to have an area of at least 2.
Okay. So, a lot of these are going to have to be this 26.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here are some places that cannot be the 26. I'm going to color things that we know cannot be the 26.
Why can't that be 26?
Oh, no, I guess it could if the 26 isn't this. If the 26 didn't take this and there was just some random stuff there, then that could be the 26. I just was thinking, okay, which ones could the 26 just literally physically not get to? Like, for example, it could get down to here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it could get down to here by just not taking these.
Mm-hmm. Or it could loop, like, up here to go down if that's... I don't know if there's any square on the board that the 26 can't get into.
There's a lot that it can get into.
I think it can go everywhere.
Probably.
But it can't go everywhere at the same time.
I know. But it can go to a lot of places.
So I'm thinking about if we can start to mark some things about what's allowed to be where.
It could even hit here,
Yes,
right?
it could.
Yeah.
It could go like...
It can't go... No, it can't go this way.
Yeah, it could.
Can it? Okay.
And then it could go up and over like that.
But would it be able to be a 26 if it did that? I doubt it. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, try it.
I'm just trying to see if it would even have enough space if it did that. I just don't think it would. Let's see.
What are we at now?
22, 23, 24.
25.
And then...
We can go over here as well.
Yeah, but... and then it would leave these ones. So, but... It could be something similar.
It could be
to
something
that.
similar.
The point is,
that's one
the
way to
point
arc,
is
but that particular
it
arc
can
doesn't
do
work.
it. It can
Yeah,
reach
yeah.
any point on the grid.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use some colors to think here. So these
Okay.
two will have to be together.
Yes.
And they have to not be the same as this space.
Correct.
What else can we know about things? We know these two are separate from each other, but I guess this could go this way or that way also.
Yes, it can. Unfortunately, that is tricky.
Maybe the colors aren't gonna help me as much as I thought here.
This one's tricky too, even though it's a 4. When I used to watch what you were doing, the 4s and the 5s just seemed like they could be
Do you know
solved.
why?
Because you left this 4 because you knew it was, you knew it was horrific.
Did I trick you a third time?
Yes!
You should have known by the lack of lights in this region that these were all puzzles I bounced off of at some point.
I see. So let's suppose that we tried to like maximally fill. Well, we just did a naive strategy where we maximally filled until we can't, and then we put another shape in the places that it can't be. And we said, hey, though they all have to be at least 2. I mean, we're we're rule followers. We're not trying to break everything here. And then this was like, okay, this is also 2.
Yeah.
Maybe we could use a rainbow so they're not exactly the same color as each other. Okay. And then we were like, well, okay. And then this is 2. And then this is
2 again.
2. And we've now done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the most number of digressions we're allowed to make.
And we've made too many digressions because we're gonna need one for over here. There's multiple lines that have.
Okay, so let's do it that way. We're only allowed to make 5 2 large sections, and they probably will be 2 large sections. 5 2s that are not in the 26.
This one here strikes me as one that could be useful because it takes up 2 of
So let's do that. Let's try to take up double of these things with our 2s.
We could also do a 3 if it's more helpful.
We totally can. But
if we need to do
if we do, we need to we lose the ability to do 2 things. So we'll do this. That's 3. Or wait. Should we do that or this? I guess they're equivalent. If we do 3, we need to cover everything. So the problem is, if we did a 3 here, we would be out because we wouldn't be able to do it. This one here. Maybe it's not this.
Yeah. What if
it was this and this?
Yeah, that covers all of them. Up there.
Then what? That's 3.
But there's still one down here to deal with.
Yes, unfortunately. That's 2. And this one is a serious issue that's going to take an entire one by itself if we can't do something with a 3. If we could do another thing with a 3, which I don't think we can. Because we need to be able to do everything remaining with 2 3s, which I don't think we can. So we need 2 2s.
Or 3 2s.
Or 3 2s. One of which probably has to be one of these. Also, since it's uniquely identifying and these 2 don't really seem to be to me right now, this indicates that there's something scuzzy going on here.
What if we're going this way instead?
Oh, and those were the 2 3s.
And can we do...
Wait a minute.
And then here. Wait, no.
Hold on, no, I think 3 6 8. We can do it.
Do the T in here.
This?
No, the other T. And then that.
Yeah, I think that does it.
No, wait, there's still this one.
Oh, there is still that one. Yeah. Because we have to do it with 3 6. We have to do it with 2 more sets. But we can't because they're not close enough to each other. So this is the one at a far extreme. Yeah, I don't think it will work. That was a nice idea.
Thank you.
So ultimately, wait a minute. We have to cover 1, 2, 3. We have to cover 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 junctures.
Yes.
With
no inefficiencies.
With no inefficiencies. Every single one. Every single space that we place.
So
needs
the fact
to cover
that every
one of the
space has to
junctures.
cover a juncture means this can't come out here because that space doesn't cover a juncture.
Correct.
So this needs to go here. Let's use that.
And it can also go here because that covers a juncture. This can go here, but because it has to cover a juncture, but then it has to stop. This can go here, and then this is a 3.
Yeah.
I think that does it. So how do we win? Shift click?
You can also do Q click in this space.
Q click.
To fill the region.
We did it! See, that was it. That was the logic for this supposed 4 that you tricked me into doing. Alright, what about this 3? It must be easy because it's a 3.
I didn't actually see that one.
Oh, okay.
This is not I bounced off of it. Now I'm gonna make
everyone who's watching this Artisan of Glimmith, difficulty 4 puzzles are not usually this hard. This is like the fiendish remains of Linda leaving the hardest possible puzzles to do. There were a lot of satisfying and much easier puzzles that are in this game, and this is one of them. Now watch it actually be the hardest 3 ever made. So
no, it won't be, because the hardest one is definitely going to be one of those like loopy.
So because of the size separation, this has to be here. Because these 4s have to be separated from each other. And that also means that these have to go up here, and this has to take at least this. Also, this cannot be part
That's not
of
part
of either of these.
We can
two.
also put lines there if you want.
So that means this actually has to be
And then come out.
4. This has
Or-
to be oh no, it could take the other
it could
4
take the
because
other
it's
4.
not.
That same for these two. These are not.
Oh right, these could be
I'm gonna
in the
restart
same
'cause these
4
were-
because
this
it's
is not a solitaire.
solitary, which is a rule that says that the numbers
Yeah.
have to go apart from each other.
Mhm.
Okay, you're correct. However, this 3 cannot
Cannot
be
go
part
to
of
that
that
because
3.
then
In
it
fact,
would
it
be
must
yes.
be part of this 3.
Yes. And now this 4 has got to come out down this way.
That it does.
And the 2's gotta
2's
come
gotta
down.
come this way. See, these 3s are not that bad,
Mm-hmm.
everybody. They're not horrible. They're 3.
Mhm.
Okay. This is madness. No, this is 3. Okay.
That's also that 3 now.
What?
This has to come out and wait.
This is a 2, so because
Yeah, but that's
separation.
a 2 because of size separation.
It can't be 1, 1, and it can't be
Right.
3.
Yeah.
This
So
3
this has to go
be
that way to dodge this one. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Let's see.
This 3 is gonna have to come out this way.
I feel like this 4 can't get its work done without being this.
Yeah,
4.
because also the 3 has to come out this way and have
Yeah,
space
but
to
also
be
that this
itself.
4 has to be there because
Yeah.
anything else.
And the
would
3 is
touch
gonna have to
this
go
4.
down also. The one you were
I
just
think
filling.
this is. Hold on. This is gonna have to be 4, and then
Then
it's gonna have to
3.
be 3. Well,
you
no,
can't go
no,
up there.
no. It cannot do that. It's gonna be similar then. 4.
Yeah, then you can do
1,
1, 2. Yeah.
2.
Now, like I was trying to say, this 3 has to go down.
True.
Also, it's gonna
But it
block.
can't
up
go
the
out
4.
there or it'll block
And then the
the
4 can go
goes
up. The 2
there,
can
the
go
2
up,
goes
and then
down,
have
we
a
got
1.
Hey,
That's
see,
a more
that's a
difficult
normal
difficulty
Glimmith
3.
puzzle one. Linda doesn't just leave the hardest puzzles known to Glimmith. Speaking
back
of
there?
that, it's hard to get to it.
Yes.
Even though I know it's there. It's a 4. Size separation polyomino. Maybe Linda missed this one too. So these need to be separated from others of the same size, which also means this 3 cannot go up all the way that side.
Yes.
Which means that it has to go
Out.
this side.
Yes.
And that means this has to
Let's
be
go
this.
here. Mm-hmm.
And then it has to be either one of these.
Now
which means
this-
this is
yeah.
this.
So then we have this L here, which is in one of 2 spots.
Yes, there's several options for it.
Mm-hmm.
What
You
are
can't
people?
immediately prove that.
What are people saying?
That guy
looks
says
guilty.
Linda looks
guilty.
I may be guilty, but I'm not sorry.
So hold on, this can't go all the way down to here. Or it'll
Yes,
touch
it
this
also
3.
can't go all the way up.
So it has to be
Be
the
right
middle.
in between.
She apologizes for nothing. This is a similarly can't be this
Mhm.
way. It has to be like this.
Yeah, and then
It's
that one comes out
symmetrical.
over there. Wait, now we have an issue with the L.
Oh wait, that is an issue with the L, isn't it?
Yep.
Then how can this?
I don't actually
work?
recognize this one, but okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, no.
Uh,
This is different because it doesn't have this.
Yeah.
So it can be this and only this.
No.
No.
Size separation on this guy.
Yeah. So I thought it couldn't be that. Okay. And it can't be this because of size separation. It
Let me
can't be
see.
that. What could it be? Like that.
Wait, if this is...
Oh, that is that line can be removed.
If we remove that line, yeah. So,
Feel free to remove it, but then what? Oh.
oh no, wait, those two.
No,
are
right,
too
that,
big,
yeah, with that. This though.
Yep.
Yep, you got it. You got it.
And now this
that
can't
has
go
to
down
go
here,
up.
so it's gonna have to go up.
Then that's a 2 and a 1.
If it goes here, we
Then
fail
it's-
size
yeah,
separation,
so-
so it's gotta go here.
Yeah.
Let's see. This can
Look
go
at this,
up either
the real
one.
pro is doing it now that Sasha's not here. You're not stuck with me, who barely knows the Artisans of Glimmith. Or wait, there's even one art. See, I didn't even know there was only a single Artisan of Glimmith.
Okay. So let's see. This can't go. This could go down here.
It
If
could,
this goes
if it
down
does, then the
here,
L has to be on that side.
then the L has to go on this side to prevent these two
Correct.
from
And
colliding.
it's
but
totally
still low.
possible.
If it goes up, yeah, that definitely doesn't restrict anything. This guy can't. This guy though can't go down. He's got
He
to
has
go
to
either.
that way, and he can't go all the
he
way.
can't go all
just
the way,
like the
so he's
other
gonna
one.
go one or the other. Now this one also can't go over here, so he's got to be this guy.
Which means there's a 1.
Which means that
in
there's a
there.
1 that's here. This guy. Wait, no, something's wrong. Because this guy also can't touch here.
And that can't touch that.
Do we have an error back here? Yeah, we have a mistake already.
Wow. Wow, we messed up. Like, the first thing we did was wrong. Everything, the entire puzzle we did was wrong. That's hilarious. Yep.
Even from the beginning.
Even
All right.
from the beginning. Let's do those 3s because those are actually right.
Now, this guy, like, actually can't go anywhere else but here, too, also. There's nowhere else he can go. This guy can't go over here.
Look at Linda going at maximum warp speed. This one
can't go up.
Go up, so it has to go
over, but it
there.
has to leave space for this guy, so it's gonna go here.
That's gotta be true.
This one can go either of those directions. We don't know yet. All right, now let me make sure that we didn't mess up again. No, this is correct.
This time is right because you didn't involve me.
Aww. All right. That we know also. Hey, Josh. No, we know it. We knew it. Oh, okay.
Which means it could either be going up or down.
This could still go over either of these directions.
True.
Wait, no. Size separation.
Yes,
this can't go
this
up.
has to be that with a 1 in between. Just like we did last time,
Yes.
except for with more things that were correct.
This one can't go all the way up. It's got to go
So it's got to
over
be
like
that
this.
now. And that means this still does have to be the upper 4. Like that with the ones there.
Mm-hmm.
And then what? No, that's a 3 on a 3.
Oh, that's a 3. We still okay here? Yeah.
Yeah, everything's fine. We just need to solve this. So this is next to a 2 and a 3. So it could.
If it was a 4, it
Then
would
it's
be
a pop,
this.
so it has to be a
supposed
1.
Yes. This one
Is next to a 1 and a 3.
So it has to be a 2 because it can't go all the way to here.
Yes, and that has to be
Instead
a
of
1.
1,
That has to be
2,
2
1.
and 1.
Yes. Mhm.
Look at that. That wasn't too bad. Especially when you had Linda. What about this?
That's a 6.
Okay. This may be our last puzzle of
Mhm.
the stream. Rows windows with separated sizes. Also, these have to be separated. Anytime they're next to each other, they have to be separated because they have to each have their own rose window.
Mm-hmm. So, noticing that in the very center we have 4 squares, we're gonna have, there will be a 1
There's
and a
going to
3
be a 1
there.
and a 3 for
Yes.
sure because of size separation. Well, I've done things that had to be done.
Mhm.
They must be done.
There will also be,
There'll
let's see.
also be a 1 and a 3 in here. Right?
Mhm.
Yes. And it's going to be opposite of whichever of the other ones
Yeah.
are 1 and a 3. Because of reasons.
Mhm.
I think reasons are good. Now this section, which is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it has 3 in it.
It could be 1, 5, 1.
It could also technically be
2,
3, 1, 3.
It could be 2, 3, 2.
Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it could be 2, 3, 2. Yes, it could be 1, 5, 1.
It
Or
could be 1, 4, 3.
There's a lot of
Yeah, it
options.
could be a lot of things.
And these can be whatever they want.
We have another, I have another 3 and...
This has to be
1 in
1,
here.
3, and 3, 1.
Mhm.
That's very true. This is so true.
I feel like this is going to be one of those puzzles where the break-in's hard to find, but once you find
Once
it,
we
you can do
find
a
it,
lot.
the entire puzzle is gonna just go up in
Oof.
smoke. Okay. So, let's see.
Matt guy says this game is a great source of TTRPG puzzles. Put the window back together.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Any of these could be a great TTRPG
Mhm.
puzzle to bedevil your party.
You decide how much you like them and what difficulty you want to put.
That's right. Well, let's suppose that, let's see if one of these can't be the 1.
Mm-hmm.
So let's suppose that this was the 1 and this is the 3. So
In that case, that's
this is
the
3
and that's
this
the
is
1.
the 1.
Yeah.
That's the bare minimum truth.
And then this would be at least a 2 here.
This has to be at least a 2, and it
Mhm.
it has to be either a 2 or a 4, or
Mhm.
else.
Yes.
Also, what does that tell us about anything else? So this would have to be a 1 or a 2.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's certainly possible.
Let's try the other direction.
Let's try the other
yes,
direction.
math guide, you assume the center's one of the 2 1 3s and go. It's absolutely.
Yes.
Let's do
Let's do this and see if this one is impossible. So
yes, again, checking.
Guessing
Rico says if your character rolls well, they
wait,
get an easy puzzle.
Linda, it doesn't work.
Oh, it breaks immediately.
It breaks immediately.
Okay, so it does have to be the other way. If your character rolls well, they get an easy puzzle. If they roll poorly.
Did you see it breaking immediately?
Oh, that's convenient.
Okay. So, we do know these two are together.
Mm-hmm.
And what else do we know?
Oh, maybe it doesn't maybe it doesn't crack open immediately.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a 6 for a reason.
They didn't want to just let you guess and check one time and then do the entire puzzle, Linda. That wasn't what they were about. Okay. So, let's try the same technique down here.
Mm-hmm.
So, if this is...
The 3.
The 3. And this is the 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then that means that...
This one is
this
not
one
a 3.
is not a 3. And, wait... So it has to be part of at least it could be part of a 2, which would be this exact 2.
Yes.
Or it could be part of a 4 where it just takes some others, or even this 5.
Yeah.
Is the maximum that it could be. So that's totally possible. Now what if this was the 1 and this was the 3? Now that means this cannot be 3, but it can be a million other things. This cannot be 1, but it can be a million other things.
And same with the one above it, yeah.
And hold on, if this can't be a single 1, it could be this 2.
Yes.
This here can't be a 3, but even if this is this 2, this could be just like going all the way up. So I don't think we're gonna learn.
That guy said maybe it's throw 50-50 guesses and check, and Mark does it immediately as I type again. That's where you go if you don't know what else to do, for sure.
Yeah, guess and check is always a useful strategy when you have very little other... Let's see down here. So, this is at least 2, and they all have to be different.
I'm noticing another pair as well.
Oh?
One of these is 1 and the other one is 2.
Of these?
Yes. Because they can only be 1 or 2 and they're next to each other.
So, supposing this was 2 and this was 1, then...
I don't know if that actually helps us at all, but it is a pair.
I don't think we can do anything with guess and check on that right now.
I don't think so either.
Let's look down here. So,
okay.
If this is 2, then I think the only solution is this. If this is just 2. 1, 5, 2. Because 3 is a problem, and actually, wait.
But if you did 4, then they both be 4.
Wait. Maybe 1, 4, 2 is okay, too.
This puzzle was made by an optometrist.
And it could be 4, 3, 1.
Yes.
Oh, no.
No, it can't, because it's 3.
It can't be 4, 3, 1.
Yes.
And it can't be 4, 2, 2.
And it can't be 3
So,
anything.
it can't be 4. It can't be 3, so this has to be 2.
Okay.
But then there's 2 possibilities, which are 4, 2 or 5, 1.
But we know it's at least the first 3.
So this being 2 is excellent, because it means that this can't be 1.
No, it could be 1.
It could be 1 because it doesn't have to go out to there. But if it's beyond 1, it has to be at least 3.
And it can't be 3 because this would touch this, so it's 1.
Yes. So it's exactly 1.
Now this one has to be 4.
This one has to take these 3.
Because now it's touching a 3, so it's got to be 4. Yep.
And this is touching a 3 and a 4, but it can still be 1 or 2.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. So now this could... Neither of these can be 4.
This one can't be a 1.
Which one?
This one here can't be a 1.
It can't be a 2
because
so it has to be 3.
Okay.
This is now touching a 3.
Doesn't tell us much of anything.
But this is touching a 4. It tells us something, because we can't do 4, 1, and we can't do 3, 2. We can still do 2... we could still do 3, 2.
Yeah.
We can still do 1, 4 in this direction.
No, we can't.
Why not?
1, 4 would touch
Oh,
this
you're
also.
right. So wait, it has to be 3, 2.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we could do it.
No, you're totally right. Okay.
Okay, so now these can't be 2
It's either a 1 or a
3.
4.
It has to be a 1 or a 4. That's pretty good to know. And this one down here has a few options. It can be 1 or 2.
Yes. Isn't that right, Sasha?
Sasha agrees.
Sasha, do you want up? You want up, Sasha? Or you just want to be cute down there?
And this has to be a 1 or a 2 also. Which you were saying certain things, right? Because
that has to be 1 or 2.
This has to be a 1 or 2. This has to be a 1 or a 2. And I think there were some combinations where this would have to be 3. So it could be like 1, 5, 2, or 1.
It can't be 4 in the middle.
Hold on. It can't be 4 in the middle. Cut it. So 2. It could be 2, 3, 2, or 1, 4.
Math guy, yes, you could
2, 4,
infinitely
1.
check your progress to brute force.
You can, but that's just so like unstylish. So we're not gonna do that. But we could. You could solve difficulty 7 by just putting every dot one at a time and then checking your progress to make sure that you didn't mess up. And you can even tell it to tell you what was messed up, so you could just splatter paint like Jackson Pollock and then be like, which ones are right?
Which ones are right and which ones are wrong? Oh, look at me. I figured it out with the hit function.
I am to greatest. Wait a minute. This has to be part of this.
Yes.
And it can't be a 3, so it has to be at least 4.
4, yes.
It could be 4.
It could be 4 or 5. Yes.
And then this is 1 or 2.
Yes, and it's still allowed to be either.
Hello, Sasha. Hello. Hello, cutie. What do you think?
Sasha thinks these puzzles are too hard for her.
Yeah.
She thinks we should give up on the puzzles and just give her food as our only recourse.
What about pets? What about snuggles?
Sasha doesn't care either way about those.
Oh, no, she likes her belly rubs.
Don't you? Don't you?
Does she want to come on the stream again as we try to finish this one off?
I don't know.
Let's see.
She can jump onto me, but she's not right now.
I don't know if she wants to. She's
I think
just
she just
like
wants her
down
paws
there.
up here.
Down there with her paws in like an awkward standing position.
You're prairie dogging?
She's prairie dogging. Not anymore. Okay. So, we've been doing well so far. Let's think about this. If this is a 2, then this can't also be a 2. So only one of these 2 is a 2, but they actually could both not be a 2 if they were both 1s. And that would be
if that's a 2, then this next one has to be...
It
1...
It would be 2, 3,
Wait,
2 at
2,
that
3,
point.
2... Yeah, 2, 3, 2 is allowed.
And it's completely allowed. 1, 4, 2 is also allowed.
No, it's not. This is a 4.
Oh, you're right. 1 and 1, 3, 3 is not allowed. So it actually has to be
2, 4, 2. If it is a...
Hold on, it has to be...
It has to be 2, 3, 2 if it's a 2 to start with.
Right, I think it has to be 2, 3, 2.
Or 1 something, right?
No, because if it was 1, 3, 3, it would go against this. And if it was
and
1,
4...
2, 4...
What about 1, 5, 1?
1, 5, 1. Interesting. Yes, it could be 1, 5, 1. We can't prove that it isn't. Good point. This is gonna really crack, like, almost everything once we figure out which of these are 1s and which of these are 2s.
Yes.
For sure. Let's see over here. So also this has to be 1 or 2.
Yes.
And wait, already this has to be 1
or 4.
Yes. If it's 4, then this would be
1, and then
this
we
would
do
be
3, and then that's 1.
And then that's 1. And if it was 4, and this is 1, and this was 3, then this would have to be 2. And then
that makes this
would be 3, which is a problem because it would be touching the 3.
So that actually doesn't work.
So it can't be 4.
All right, so
which means that it has to be 4 and 1 like this. Right?
4, 1, 3, 1, yeah.
Didn't we determine that?
I
Or
think
was that
so.
the one that... Is that the one that I said was wrong?
Okay, crap. Go back.
Hold on, let me see. Then
Yeah.
this was 2.
Then that's 3.
And then that was wrong. So
That'd
yes,
be
the
right.
one I said
It's
was
the other
wrong.
one.
And it's got to be 1, 4.
So it's 1, 4, yeah.
Yes, okay. I knew
1,
I
4,
said one of those was wrong.
Yeah.
So 1, 4.
And now we actually
and now we can do
do
whatever we want.
Yeah, yeah. Now we actually don't know for sure.
We
We can
don't
lock
know
this in.
anything.
Okay. Boop.
We know nothing.
We know nothing.
Well, technically we know this isn't 3.
What? Well, we already knew that.
Yeah. Well, actually, the fact that we know this isn't 3 means we know that
Those 2.
those 2 are together.
Yes,
So we can
are
go ahead and
together.
put that in.
That's correct.
It could still go up and make it be the 1.
We also know that this isn't 3. this one isn't 3 either because it's
You would have to
touching something
touch-
that's 3.
Yes.
And not only that, it's not 4 because it would be touching this 4, so it has to
To
be
be 2. Oh, yes. That means that
That means this has to be 2, or it would be 2.
size separation fails.
Oh, size separation fails. You're right. Something is wrong. But what if this was 4? It definitely is touching a 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think what we did here with the 1 and the 4 is wrong.
Yes.
Let me
Make sure that was there. And
let me
not
make sure it
earlier.
was there and not a huge error.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
The 1 and 4 thing was
The
wrong.
1 and 4 thing was wrong. Maybe that was the one that I said was wrong all along. Maybe it was actually 4 and 1 like this. I knew I said one of them was wrong. I just couldn't remember which one I said was wrong.
That'd be 4, 1,
So-
3, 1, and then this would be.
And then this still already
That has
can't
to
be.
go
It
back.
already can't be 3. So these have to be together, like you said before.
And then that would make 1. No, we have an error again.
But hold on, why is that an error?
Because then this has
No,
to
this
be.
is fine. This could
Oh,
be
right.
1.
That can't be 1 because then this 1, 1, or this.
No,
is 3.
because this could be 4.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's how it is.
This
And
is
then-
it. So
Yeah,
all
okay.
that time ago, I was right that it had to be 4-1. Whoa, Sasha tried to get up onto me, but she failed the jump. She failed the jump. Here, let her up.
Can you get her?
I'll lift her up. She was trying to get up, so I'll lift her up.
There we go.
Hi, Sasha.
Hello.
Okay, so it has to be 4. And that means this has to be 5, and this
Mhm.
has to be 1, I think.
Yes.
And this has to be at least 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And so, if those are the case, then what have we learned about anything? That section that we wanted to solve has still not been solved.
We'll get there.
Alright. So let's see. So this could still be 1. This could
Oh,
not
Math
be
Guy
1.
said it'd be very fun to talk to people who make puzzles for this game, or to make our own puzzles.
You could. There's so many
Mhm.
different rules for this game that you could make your own puzzles using this game's rule set.
Mhm.
Alright. So what do you think, Linda? This has to be 1 or 2.
Yes.
But we determined it could be 1-5-1.
Yes, it could be 1-5-1 or 2-3.
Or 2-3-2.
Yes.
And the only thing it's going to have any implications on... Wait a minute. The only thing it's going to have any implications on is... Because this isn't going to be 5 or 3.
That's 1 or 2. Yeah.
Yes. Is that... The only thing is that this
Mm-hmm.
needs to either be the 1 or the 2.
And same thing with the one right next to it has to be 1 or 2. If it's 2, the one next to it has to be 1, and the one below it has to be 1 also.
This one?
No, above it. Sorry. If this is 2, this has to be 1, and so does that.
This is 2. This has to be 1.
Because if it was
That
2,
has
then
to
it
be
would
1.
touch. Yeah.
Which if this is 1, then
The one below it has to be 2.
this has to be 2.
But it doesn't
Yes.
imply anything
And this
about
is the one
on
that everything is determined based on this.
the side.
This is like the key to the puzzle.
Mhm.
Which also means we could just pretend that we're gonna guess and check it. So in that case, this has to be 2.
That could be 1 still.
Oh yeah, right. Let's do the other one where
The other
it's
one is
more
more
prescribed.
constrained. Yeah, the 2, 3,
Because
2.
this is the one we may be able to disprove.
Disprove, yeah. So that'll be 1, 1.
And then this has to take at
be-
least
But
these.
it has to take 3. It has to take 4 because now it's next to a 3.
And this is a 5.
5, so it has to stop right there. And
Okay.
then we have a 2, which now that one has to continue.
That
so
has
it
to be at
doesn't do
least
that.
3.
But if it was, it can't
So
be
it
4
can't
because
be
it's
4,
continuing
so
to
it
that.
has to be
So
exactly
then it would be
3.
3. The
And
remaining
then
3. The
we
remaining
lose
3.
because it's the 3 and the 3.
Oh,
So I figured the more constrained one didn't work, and that's why it doesn't work.
Okay, so then it has
So
to be.
it has to be the less constrained one, which was
the 2, 3, 2.
the what?
The 2, 3, 2.
No, this less constrained was the 1-5-1, because then
Oh, we were okay. Are we still right? I thought that was
What?
the one we just guessed.
no, the one we just guessed was 2-3-2.
Oh, okay.
Because that forced ones to be there,
Right,
and then
right,
it forced
right,
everything
okay.
else. See, it's hard to remember which one we just guessed.
okay.
Okay. So,
I'm so
now we've got
confused.
2 here,
Yes.
and that means that we can have 2. So that means this one has to be at least 3, which means it's exactly
3, and then that one's 2.
That
yep.
one's 2.
Mhm.
Okay, so far so good. So now this one could
be
be
1
1
or
or 2.
Now in that bottom corner, that one can't be. That one could be
Hold on,
1.
This one can be 1.
Or it can't be 3. Oh, it has to be 1.
Right, it
'Cause
has to
if
be
it was
exactly
3, yeah.
1.
Because if it was 3, it would touch the 3. If it
Now
was
this
4,
has
it
to
would
take
touch
at least these 4.
Yeah,
so...
and then that last one's 2.
And then this is 2, and then we win. Ho!
Guess and check for the win.
Guess and check.
The hard part is
Artisans of guessing.
Artisans of guessing.
All right,
What do you
so
think, Sasha?
that's Artisans of Glimmith, everybody. We hope you enjoyed watching us struggle through the puzzles that there are here. There are a lot of easier ones than that are in the game. We are like not in end game, but are in fairly late section of the game. And Sasha has now decided to flop onto the floor.
Sasha wishes
So-
for ground. Very well.
Let's say if you like watching us do these kind of puzzles, please like and subscribe and let us know in the comments that you like the puzzles, since we only do these every once in a while. Speaking of which, what determines whether we're going to do more puzzles or go back to Sea and Sky or anything else like that is,
Kojo voted 3, Mac voted 1.
is your vote at the end of the episode or beginning or any time during the episode. So vote 1, we'll build an item. Vote 2, you can ask us about monsters and adversaries. Vote 3, and we'll do a player tools about engaging with plot hooks. Vote 4, and we'll play another game just like this. Vote 5, and we'll do an ancestry guide for a Battle Zoo ancestry, or vote 6 for other. So if you are having fun here, vote on any of those votes, and that will determine what we're going to do
Let's
next
go ahead
Saturday's
and give
episode.
XP to our live viewers while
Yes,
giving folks
please
a chance
grab
to vote.
some XP for watching us for this whole Glimmith situation.
Streamlabs experience points.
Yes. You now have all the XP. It said, have you ever played Lovers in a Dangerous Space?
Yes!
Yes.
Actually, we played with my dad and my brother.
with Linda's dad and brother,
Yeah.
and we were doing pretty well. We
Mhm.
got pretty far, but then we went home from that trip.
Yes.
So
So we won't be doing that one on here because it's one that we're playing with my fam, and we couldn't
Yep.
get them all on here. So
that's right. Math Guy says, I would vote for more puzzles, but I think it's bad for ratings. That's okay, Math Guy. Everything we do is bad for ratings. Our last episode didn't get very many views
it was
either.
also a puzzle. Yes.
No, not the
that's
last
it.
puzzle one. Our very most
Oh, yeah,
recent
yeah.
episode.
Well, the
did-
last
the one that was
video
about
game we did
like
was puzzles.
investing in NPCs didn't get that many views either.
Mhm.
So
We just do what
just
people
pick
vote
what you want to watch,
Mhm.
and we will do it. So it'll be fine.
Yep.
So right now there's a 3-way tie
Between 1, 2, and 4.
1, 3, and
1,
4.
4, 3. Yeah, sorry, 1, 3, and 4. You're right.
Yes.
Boop.
So
Oh, James changed the vote to 2 because it's better. Because
change it for 2
we're
because it's not
suggesting
doing
lovers 'cause we're-
Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
Yeah.
Okay, so in that case,
we
it's
have
a-
1, 2, 3.
It is a tie between 1, 2, and 3. We will
Well,
roll
we-
randomly.
Will we be deciding by a roll of the die?
I think we will.
I think we'll be deciding by a roll of the dice.
And this is a good time to be wrapping 2 because we have a storm rolling in here.
Storm is raging on.
I saw earlier that it was talking about there potentially being like hail or tornadoes or other things like that. So good to not still be streaming for that.
Okay, it looks like we're going to be doing
The first one.
1, a workshop.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to be doing a workshop, and the workshop is building an item. So, come next Saturday and build an item with us. Take care, everyone. Have a great weekend, and we hope